Only when we are combined can we become the complete self is a reference to the yin and yang of soulmates. They are soulmates. So what's this guy up to? Hey, yes you, you blithering idiot. What are you doing dragging all of your feet for? Waiting for us all to get old? Why in the blazes aren't all these boxes already on the ship? The dude they called idiot. No, boss, it's just these boxes are way too heavy. If we lug them all up, I think the ship might... Might what? This treasure here, treasure! I'm gonna just leave a profit on the ground like that? But if we load everything on board, plus ourselves, I don't think that the boat can hold all the weight. Oh, that's a small boat. Buddy. I don't think that's gonna fit. Ha! That's an easy one. We just leave a couple of you on this island, we can bring all the treasure back now, can't we? Oh, a cunning plan, but wait. I'm the one you're talking with you, right? I don't want to get captured by those golems. You've seen what happens to anyone they catch. And stop yapping. Stop yapping? I don't like him. Start moving. The Dark Lord's lackeys catch up. We're all done for. Wait a minute. There's so much that happened. Who is the Dark Lord? What? Who is the Dark Lord? Like, what is this Voldemort situation happening? Dark Lord's lackeys? Are they putting on some kind of show? Why'd the flower just immediately come into frame? Wait, boss, there's people over there. Are you like treasure hoarders dressed up in like adventuring outfits? Is that what it is? Traveler, why don't we go ask them? Oi, you. Yeah, you. The being on in the tiny thing. What are you sulking over there for? Uh-oh. Can't leave any witnesses? We are literally not hiding, but you know what? No witnesses. Huh? Traveler, what are you saying? Anyway, we should talk to them first. I don't want to talk to them. Adventuring outfits, not Aventurian outfits. Kitty! Kitty! Oh! And it's gone. From the look of you, you must be foreigners. And here I thought you were minions of the Dark Lord Remus. Isn't Remus the guy in Remuria lore? The ship dude? Right? We eavesdrops on constantly. The first time we eavesdrop back, we instantly get caught. Listen, it's because we're main characters. We can't eavesdrop over, on these people, you know? This is Traveler, and Paimon's Paimon. And you're right, we're Travelers. Oh, but who's this Dark Lord Remus you mentioned? Has he finished playing his part already? Isn't that the guy from Remuria lore, though? Ha! You don't even know who Dark Lord is? Alright, I get it. I suppose it's up to me to educate you. Oh, ignorant outlanders. Okay, first of all, that's kind of rude. Second of all, who are you speaking about? Like, what language is this? Oh, hello, lore. As you know, this was once a peaceful town. In those days, it was not yet named Petrichor. We Fontanians lived here in peace and safety, until the golem armies of the Dark Lord Remus came. Colonizers? He was an awful tyrant, one who claimed to be the ruler of all waters. His forces had already obliterated countless towns and cities before arriving at ours. He took our lands, polluted the sources of pure water, and even tried to use music to tempt us. Oh, music to tempt you? They raised high bell towers and fortresses, and the Dark Lord's bell melody enslaved our kin. But we Fontanians free rejected his rule. Thus did I and the warriors under my command march to war across all the land. Oh! Nice world building. Very detailed. And then? What happened next? How did you defeat the Dark Lord? The Dark Lord's golems are each mighty beyond treasure. How could we be their match? Still, we had the aid of Este, though quick-witted this time. So it's not either one of you. So who is it? With his aid, we infiltrated the Dark Lord's fell keep and reclaimed the treasure he and his minions plundered from us Fontanians. Like the boss said, what is it that we're doing again? Oh yeah, disrupting the special military maneuvers being conducted by the Dark Lord's legions. Totally a brilliant plan. You're protagonist of your play, yet you aren't on the up and up? When does a Dark Lord take the stage? Ha! You think we'd still be lugging treasure if he showed up? Ha! Like, as not, we'd all be turned into golems already, just like Este probably was. Este the Pitiful now, more like, you abandoned him? That's so rude. Whoa, he totally helped you and you guys just left him behind and ran away? Are you guys sure you aren't the baddies? Baddies don't get to be the protagonists. Arlecchino's story quest would say otherwise. What do you mean, protagonist? Take off the stage. Oi, from where I'm standing, it's like you're really his minions, just dressed up in foreigners. I can tell from all of your blabbering on about the performances and plays. Huh? You mean you guys are putting on a performance? Ha! So you won't fess up until we char you first, huh? Let's get him, boy. We're fighting? Oh, come on, buddy. Buddy, please. Defeat the bandits. Well, I don't like this, that's for sure.
Overruled.
It's okay. We have Arlecchino, it's fine. The thieves who were beaten so badly they couldn't spare even a thought for the treasure fled their boat. Oh my god, everything's on fire. There they go, huh? Guess they weren't acting after all. But what was this treasure they were talking about? Dark Lord this! Dark Lords keep that! No way any of that's real! Why don't we have a look at the treasure? Ah! But we don't know where this stuff came from! Paimon expressing disinterest in the treasure? Say it isn't so! Paimon's just worried that, well, just in case there's some kind of evil Dark Lordy trap in it! Guess there's no dissuading you, but please be careful, okay? As it so happens, there were no traps on the container of the evil Dark Lordy variety or otherwise. But there was no valuable treasure within either. Within was naught but heavy shards of shattered stone. Research materials, maybe? Huh! Paimon knew there were just a bunch of frauds! There's no treasure at all! Or this shabby excuse for a statue, some kind of priceless artifact? With its head cut off. Let's go to Petrichor and ask around. Maybe it's some kind of landmark or lucky mascot or something. As for these treasures... Whee! Hey! Traveler! You! Oh, what is that zoom in? Hello? How unforgettable the Horchus Urtiges? Oh! What happened? Dr. Ratio? Holmes? Who? That's the headpiece for Arlecchino's new set. Are you Remus? Who are you? Who is this? Not you immediately thinking he's hot. Stop. Not like this. Main's a stone statue. You know what? I'll leave you to that. Imperator. Dream. You're finally awake, Imperator. This day is one of great import. The day when we shall sound the great symphony, Phobos. Yet, there is time before the ritual, Imperator. We should set out. I seem to have had a dream. A dream, Imperator. I did not know that the gods could dream. A god? I'm a god? Wait a minute, I'm a god? In that case, what did you dream of? The great plains beyond the north wind? The silver tree beneath the frozen soil? Or did you see that golden future that you once showed me? I saw the sea swallowing the earth, I guess. Wait, am I the golden bee? If this is... Oh, why are you blocked out now? Why is this block out covering his crotch? I'm not gonna question it. Eve, you say that like you wouldn't throw yourself onto a stone carving of D-Luke if you given the chance. First of all, I did not appreciate that call out. Second of all, shush. I don't like that this is blacked out and it's covering his crotch. Anyway, I think this might be Remus, and then if that's Remus, we must be the golden bee, right? The children of the white stone and brass sinking. The collapse of all that was once radiant. Oh, hello? Why am I speaking in riddles? That prophecy then, Imperator. It is precisely to prevent it from happening, to fight against inevitable fate, that we are here today. Just as you said, we had paid much for it, but once we are free of fate's, Fortuna's, shackles, those sacrifices shall not have been in vain. In this, I have faith ever since I accepted this body and became a Remurian. Maybe it's not Remus then. Then who is this? Apologies, Imperator. Forgive my lack of manners. In any case, please, come with me. Okay. You think we're Remus? Maybe. But why are we a god? Remus isn't a god, right? Also, what is happening with this walking? Why? POV is... What's happening? What's going on? Oh, is that Primordial Sea in the background? Though you bestowed undying bodies upon the people, allowing humanity to fear the tides and deep and nevermore, our souls are still bound by the shackles of Fortuna. The burden of fate is not something mortal souls can bear, but Phobos shall weave the path of fate on his behalf, leading us forward on the path of justice. The melody of symphony will flow through the waterways to high sea, and soon, Remuria. No, all of humanity, which will be freed from the unconscionable tyranny of fate and welcome an eternal utopian future. And from then, one day, the people will no longer need the guidance of Phobos, and all will be able to play their part of... Let me just read the dialogue, please. Okay, there's a lot of soldiers happening. Oh, maybe that's the golden bee. Remus! Oh, we're summoning Remus now. Uh-huh. I'm terrified. Remus, you once said that you would create a future free from the shackles of divine destiny. Yet your realm now lies violently shattered. And this chasm you tried to bridge has grown deeper still. The immortal race you've created and the peoples of waters are slaughtering one another. And now this so-called eternal city, too, face imminent collapse. You cannot control your own creation. The symphony has brought neither justice nor happiness, but instead has become the source of all sin. Through their flesh and blood have been sundered by toil and water. The lost souls guide them upon the path of inevitable death nonetheless. The curse of Fortuna is upon your people, and upon you. Do you still remember our promise? That is our last resort, as long as the symphony is played. This is the only way you usurper lords of humanity know to atone after bringing things to ruination. Still, your resolve at least does not shame from your kingly crown. So we are Remus. Interesting. And a promise was made indeed. Therefore, allow me to bear witness to the end. O king cursed by fate, drown thyself in song, wine, and feast, for the day of judgment has not yet come. Traveler, please, wake up! Just now. You scared me to death, Traveler! You suddenly just completely stopped moving and started staring at the statue like you were a statue yourself! Paimon thought you'd been turned into stone by the Dark Lord's evil curse! It's not that serious. I think I just had a daydream. Genshin really just sent us to Penacony? Maybe it's like an early day Penacony. Maybe that's what they... Remember like the guard mech things in HSR? Right? I wonder if they use those same models for like the mech people in Penacony to bring it into here for this story. Just like reusing assets and skins and stuff like that. There isn't really a curse, is there? Traveler, are you okay? fine. Sorry for making you worry. As long as you're not hurt. Yeah, we should definitely go to Petrichor first. Petrichor Dream is the name of the quest? Oh. Hello? Why do you have... Wait, what if I talk to you? Do you say anything? Oh, there, citizen. If you require shelter, simply head to the bell tower in the city center. The savages have been getting all bold and uppity lately, so be on your guard? What do you mean? Those savages, there's nothing to be said for those to be detestable invaders. They destroy our city, slaughter our people. Who? Enemies of the Empire, I named them. Nay, enemies of all civilization. Still, you need not fear, citizen. Dominius Boethius shall soon come to Machismos in person. Then what happens? All disturbances shall be utterly quelled, and those putrid primitives shall get what they deserve. This sounds more and more racist, and I don't know why. What are you talking about? Not yet, I fear. They're a cunning lot, I must say. They rarely show up when they can not be sure of their victory. Why do you have the red... Are you trapped in time or something like that? You too. Oh. What did... you say anything? Those auxilia of barbarian stock are spreading all over, rot rumors about those Loch Knights again. Loch? That... okay. I should suggest to Dominius Boethius that we should stamp out these ridiculous ravings out completely. What are the Loch Knights? Fret not about those lied to the slaves tell. Y'all got slaves? Their so-called Loch Knights are but fascist, far-fetched fictions. Why are there so many F words in there? They spread rumors and call those barbarians who worship a false god knights, believing that they shall one day free them from their fated duties. I do not condemn such folly, for folly is the way of the lowly. Yet their delusions are fanned even hotter, such that their melodies are tranquil no longer. They must be cured. Once the disturbances here have subsided, I shall act forcefully to correct such strange skins of supposition? Delusions and weaknesses both breed turmoil. I don't like you guys. I'm scared for my life. They're red and racist. Sparkle spread her way into Genshin for real. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, you have question marks. Welcome, travelers, oh traversers of dreamscapes. Why do you speak like you're, way in the past? I am the bell ringer at this intersection clock tower. The guide that welcomes travelers to the Eternal City. Eternal City? Ah, more world building, huh? The Valiant Guardian, shall we find the Eternal City in our left or our right? Wait, you're in character already? Are you sure you're okay? Leaving that aside for now, all the townspeople we ran onto on the way over here were acting really weird. Do you know what that's about? Why, everyone has gone to Machismos already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of Sebastos? So, in addition to the Dark Lord Remus, we now got a Sebastos? This is getting more complicated by the minute. Dark Lord Remus. It would appear that in your journey you have crossed paths with those uncouth barbarians. Who? That is indeed blasphemous title which they besmirch the Sebastos Remus, our mighty imperator. Oh, okay, so Sebastos Remus and Dark Lord Remus are both the same person. Why are you calling the Adventurers Guild people barbarians, though? So they're both the same Remus? They are the same person after all. But it is of no consequence. Sebastos may not be defined by the narrow motions of the tribal mob. This is slowly getting more and more, worse. This is just getting worse, I think. Those despicable insects may speak slander as they wish, but the wise inspired by his noblest deeds will yet come forth in their droves. When the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased, And all will be reborn, regardless of who they are or where they came from. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be. What do we do, traveler? This person seemed lucid, but the stuff he's spouting all kinds of whack. You think we got a sleepwalker here? Maybe he's dreaming. Like Penacony, which you have not experienced yet in this game, but Paimon probably has at some point, maybe if you're the unknown god and can traverse through worlds or something. If you pick all the mints north of the town, you get a chest. Ooh. I will probably do that later, but thank you for telling me. Penacony is that you? It's giving Penacony. A lot of this is giving Penacony. Cured in the contest of racism is never good. Exactly. Yeah, Lock folk is interesting. Lock is Scottish, right? Lock folk etymology. I'm like pretty sure that's a Scottish or like Celtic origin. Oh wait, no. They could be the Oceanids. The Lock folk could also be Oceanids. I'm looking at etymology right now. And of course it does not have anything. Thank you, etymology. Could be from stream, pond, or pool. Sea, flood, water, extent of sea. So, sea people. So, actually Oceanids. Speaking of HSR, I learned Aha was born because he saw a baby fall. Yes, I saw that. Have you seen the Sunday baby art and then like the Aha laughing because of that? I love that one. It's 100% the Oceanids. So this has to be before. This is when what's her face? Agiria was still in power then. I've not seen that art. Go on Twitter. It was all over Twitter for a hot minute. That's interesting. Huh, okay, so I'm assuming each one of these people are supposed to represent Oceanids, right? And they're not like, they just happen to be possessing people? Maybe? Do you name me a dreamer? Who knows? We could be the one that are dreaming. Oh, wait, that's impossible. Unless we probably aren't. Oh, what? Dreaming, I certainly... What happened? Dude, oh, he passed out. Hey, you, he's out cold. Travelers from outside, halt. Who are you? Excellent. You two look completely mentally sound. I don't like that. Why? Do you know what's happening? Finally, a normal person. Seriously, what's going on in this town? Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. We can't be leaving him lying here, can we? He'll catch a cold. Oh, so that's what you're worried about. Though the risk of catching a cold may not be the most important thing right now, we still work together with the normal person to move the incoherently rambling bell ringer on a nearby bench. Don't presume my mental health. I am certainly not okay. Kitty. Este. Anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. Call me Este. I'm a member of the town's Daydream Club. I'm the only member present right now, though. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Traveler. We're, members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol? Patrol members? Huh. My apologies, then. But I fear that at the current juncture, we townsfolk might struggle to cooperate with whatever investigation you're conducting. Hey! It's not to impersonate officials, don't you think? It's not the first time we've done it, Paimon. Wait, you introduced yourself as Este. We've heard that name before. It was you who brought the bandits into the Dark Lord's castle, was it not? I see you've escaped with your life. Fabulous. So you've also... No, we're wide awake. Trust us. I don't want to trust Paimon. But just don't get it right. Everyone's saying all such crazy things. You tell Estee about how you met and drove the bandits who saw the shattered stones as treasures way outside town. Oh. It's them. Where to begin? Legends of the Faded Castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them come by looking for it every once in a while. Whether it's because the impression of the name Golden Troop, ooh, artifact name, conjures up is no more than a poetic imagery because the castle was built a millennia ago. More likely than not that nothing of value remains there now. But would they ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins of the mountains that they began destroying statues and stuffing them into boxes like people possessed. That's... So they were the British Museum, is what I'm getting out of this right now. I could not stop them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined I'd find nothing but dazed stares and mad ramblings all around. It's like everyone had fallen on some kind of hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club has researched hypnosis before, but something like this is far, far beyond our capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins, according to the records. Actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find a solution in the ruins. Why don't you wait here, Estee? Leave the adventuring to us. If you come too, you might get turned into a golem. Ah! Is that your cat, Estee? So cute! No. Though the fellow who studied hypnotism would say that they're creatures with keen senses. How odd. That, collar? Pendant? I could swear I've seen that accessory before. I don't like that it's star-shaped. It's... Conria? Remuria? Ah! It ran off. Anyway, ignoring the cat question for now, we should still go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Estee, how can we get there? The ruins? The mountain behind town. Just so happens to be the exact direction that the cat went off in. Kitty cat! Traveler, are you sure you're okay? Things are pretty murky right now. Take extra care. You too, alright? We'll be back, don't you worry. It's Primo Gems? Maybe it's Primo Gems. Is he okay? You say anything? I'm counting on you then. How could something like this happen? I can't just leave everyone else in town to fend for themselves or I'll be up and gander back to the ruins to investigate. Still, it's good that I ran into you. Please be extra careful. I guess we're going to the mountains? I don't like whatever this is. Is that another Enka pool? Defeat the revived... What revived statue? Oh, you mean this dude? Ah! The statue can move! Not with Arlecchino. Oh, never mind. You are barely doing any damage. So on second thought, this was a terrible idea. Wait, I have Claymore. I forgot. Please don't die. Please don't die. I don't have a healer. I don't have a healer, buddy. There we go. And then Arlecchino can do the rest. Perfect. The cat talks. The cat talks. Maybe I did pass out. What if I passed out? Maybe I'm dead? Purgatory theory? Not bad, not bad. Your valor would not know such shame, even if it should it stand in the company of the Marchase hunters of old. Whoa, it's a rare, shiny cat. We've seen a whole lot of really strange things on our journey. Even so, a glowing, talking cat. Paimon supposes it still makes the rare list. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing. O chosen champions, Traveler and Paimon, the time has come for the true heroes, such as ye, to step forth. Meow. Come with me unto an ancient kingdom of deep seas. We must still the chaotic symphony if we are to save the lost souls, meow. Is this part of the world building? Oh, right, I'm the hero. Let the journey begin. Seriously, Traveler, how can you fall for this stuff so easily? Very well then. Oh, chosen hero, for the sake of Paimon's tummy tum, stand tall and move with haste to buy her some Fanta. Speaking of, just who are you? Oh, that's a name. Orandes of Orinopolis. Must I start from the beginning? Very well. Orandes of Orinopolis is my name, a spirit keeper of the ancient realm. Where now? What a tongue twister. Paimon's just gonna call you Aussie for short. That's close enough, right? What do you think? Meow meow? Meow, 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 meow. It appears that I cannot command this body as I wish. To the extent of bestial behaviors may even overbear me from time to time. If from the beginning, if only I could have. As for you two can see, the boundaries between the past and the present have begun to blur thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It is for this reason that I, too, have awoken. For now, the affected area yet is still small. Oh, so this is like world-ending kind of stuff. Huh. Fun fact, Orandes were the first children of Uranus and Gaia. Ooh, the Titans! Oh, so there's gonna be a lot of Greek and Roman mythology in here, huh? The inhabitants of Petrichor have their souls taken... Oh, what? They had their souls taken away? They exist in that maddened dream-like state because of the symphony that has temporarily granted them identities and memories to fill the void left behind. Oh, so they were in the past. Okay, I kind of picked that up before. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water has its contents replaced with a wondrous wine. An apt description considering that those are the memories of ancient history gifted by the symphony. Meow. Ah! Let Paimon think. So... what you're saying is that the townspeople of Petrichor have had their souls stolen? And then their bodies have been possessed? Ah! That sounds super scary! You said that the affected area isn't very large yet. That is correct, Traveler. Of course, eventually, even the court of Fontaine will be consumed if the chosen hero cannot restore harmony to its chaotic melody. Nothing else for it. I am the hero after all. I guess I'm the protagonist in this story. No choice but to take a look. Yeah! Alright then! Aussie, lead the way! Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath the spring you see before you. I have caused the seal on the hidden path to manifest. You have the power to do you know a Nouvelette by any chance? Do you know a Monsieur Nouvelette? Next, I shall activate the device that maintains the seal. Oh, it was stretchy! It was a very powerful stretch. There we go. Now then, help me retrieve the harp strings. I shall thus be able to break the seal and open the way. Oh god. It's the liar all over again. Oh. I don't like Inkonomiya pool. Now then, let us go unto the faded calistum of gold. What is a calistum? Este mentioned something about the legend of the faded castle too, right? Aren't we talking about the ruins? Nay, these are just but scraps on the surface. The true castle lies deeper underwater. I switched between 3 different accents there. Don't ask me why. You sure do know more than the cats in town, huh, Aussie? You compare me to the cats in town? Such... Follow closely and try not to get lost then. Oh, it just jumped. Is it good? It made a shield. Ah! You just jumped down? Cats can swim? Aussie? Aussie? Where'd he go? Aussie? Hello, Aussie, where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there's more things. Uh-oh. Go to the underwater fatal castle. I feel like these statues are staring at us. Difficult to say. Perhaps that the golden golem you defeated earlier climbed up from here. That's just terrifying. Is it too late to swim back now? He's swimming with us! Look at him! Oh god, you are so fast though. Come back! Homie, you cannot be swimming faster than me. You are a literal cat. Oh, this is above ground. Huh? Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge space down below. Guess you know your stuff, Aussie. This is but the tip of the iceberg. Once an entire nation and land upon which it was built sank beneath the waves. And my mission is to prevent that which has sunk from resurfacing. Is this Atlantis? Are we? Is this Atlantis? Or so I believe. Oof, and just like that, you suddenly seem a lot less reliable. I really wish I had a reliable guide! In that case, leave the guiding to Paimon. I said a reliable guide, Paimon. Well, that's what Paimon would like to say anyway. Anyway, we are the sole arbiters of whether the souls of the townsfolk can safely return to their bodies or not. So, eyes up now. The fated castle is just through the gate. Let us continue onward. You have a little icon on. Oh. Wow, how are you so fast? He can teleport. I am a cat after all, so appearing and disappearing with utmost alacrity is to be expected. It is you, Paimon, who did said words. There are a lot of books here. Do not let these trifling things in the outside world interfere with our relentless march forward. We have work to do. There are a lot of floating books. You're not going to explain the floating books, buddy? Buddy, are we not going to explain the... We're not going to explain the floating books? Oh, I can pick up the book. That's nice. That's nice of them to give me a book. There's a lot of cornets, too. Interesting. Wow! Paimon bets a lot of people can live in a huge castle like this. Oh, what is this? But of course! It is not just people either. Hey, there you go again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face. Oh, fret not. Surely heroes such as yourselves would dispatch any hidden ghosts or phantoms without breaking a sweat. And what's this? What an exquisite box! Seems like a music box of some kind. Still, it doesn't seem to fit too well with its surroundings. It's a main character music box. Good eye. That is indeed a music box, but just as I have acknowledged beyond ordinary cats, this music box has functions beyond most others. It's magic-y. I mean, main character music box, I suppose. What, can it speak? My, I didn't think it would be so catty, but Hey! Paimon was joking before. She didn't think you'd actually take it seriously. It's Paimon's fault, okay? Don't be mad, please. I would rather not drown. Meow meow. Seriously, now you pretend to be a cat? Anyway, even those who lack any musical knowledge can freely operate a power of the symphony using this box. You'll have to use it later, I'm sure. Well, that's great, because I do have musical knowledge, which means that I am, much more equipped to deal with this? Does this music box need to be wound up or something will attack us? Huh? But isn't it because of this symphony has gone all wacky that all the townsfolk turned into whatever they are now? So what if Traveler presses the wrong button or something? The symphony here might also become chaotic. What sort of clumsy clod do you take me for, Paimon? Paimon's just thinking about the worst-case scenario. Maybe Aussie might jump out from the corner and scare you. One of these unmoving statues might start walking around, or maybe traps might spring out from the ground and the walls. Oh my god, they are referencing Five Nights at Freddy's. That's crazy. Hello? Freddy Fazbear and Remuria. Any of those could happen, right? Peace now. You need not be so fretful. The symphony was just mighty, beautiful, and glorious once. An existence that shouldered golden ideals? That soul's chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. But were a traveler, surely he would wield its power correctly. Why is it always me? Why me? Literally, why me? That's putting quite a lot of trust in us. I wouldn't be so sure if I was you, just because I am a little bit stupid. I will break it. I hope you know I'm going to break this music box one way or another. Hey, now's not the time to be joking around. What if Aussie takes you seriously, huh? You have spoken this much. Now to put things to the test. Remember, the strings we got from the harp in the ruins? Those were in truth the scores on which the symphony was recorded. As long as you place the score onto the music box, the box shall play its tune all on its own. Is this a new mechanic? Oh. Oh, it's a CD. Oh my god, it's a CD drive? We have CDs in Genshin? Oh. Oh, it's a little ship. Oh, that's cute. Hello? What is this? Wait, this is so cute. So, oh god, are there 6 chapters to this? Locus Ammonois. It is said that the first terrestrial creatures emerged from the warm oceans. The lands were fertile, producing all in abundance. The gifts bestowed by fate were so ample it seemed as if the land itself had been specially prepared for them. A moving melody accompanies the swift ship as it cuts through the azure waves. The Outlander gently plucks his harp strings, telling the companion from here to the ends of the sea. Until that day comes, let me read, please. I don't think we've heard this theme before yet. It's very pretty, though. This is really nice. I like that. Oh, and then we can unlock more story further along. As a journey beginning of an epic opera, the hero embarks on the journey. It's giving Orpheus. It's giving Orpheus. I wonder if the river is supposed to represent the river Styx, right? Oh my god, there's Primos. I'm gonna wait till we do. Oh, shut up. One of them is called Dies Irae. Uh-oh, someone dies. Lacrimosa is lamenting. No way the last score is called Lacrimosa. If they don't play the Mozart Requiem Lacrimosa, I don't want it. I want Verdi's Dies Irae and the Lacrimosa by Mozart. Thank you. Locus Ammonois, Latin for pleasant place, is a literary topos involving an ideal place of safety or comfort. Is this the hero's arc then? That'd be interesting. Oh, this is also part of Mozart's Requiem? It is. It's following Mozart's Requiem. Oh, this is on the Sequentia part of it. That's really interesting. What does Mozart's Requiem sound like? I will show you. You guys have 100% heard Mozart's Requiem before. It was a meme. Lacrimosa specifically was. Yes, it's a new meme. You guys know this song. You guys know this song. So all of it is it's a Requiem mass, which basically means that it was played during funerals and stuff like that. But basically, the Mozart Requiem was composed, I think, around the 1750s? 1791. That's around, yeah. But this was Mozart's last piece. And it was never actually completed by Mozart. I believe his successor actually finished this piece after he died. Which is kind of fitting because this is a Requiem Mass. And, you know, the Requiem Masses are usually used for, like, a time of death. So technically, Mozart was writing his own Requiem, or at least that's how people like to say the narrative was. So normally there are 5, I could be wrong. Normally Requiems have like 5 different parts to it. There might be more. I believe Mozart's one had 8 parts. It was the intro, the Kyrie, Sequentia, which is what a lot of the Romurian like sections about. Offertorium, Sanctus, Benedictus, Agnus Dei, and then Comminio. So those are like all the sections for Mozart's Requiem specifically. So the sequentia, or the sequence of musical form, is a chant or hymn sung or recited during the liturgical celebration of the year of Christ, as for many Christian denominations before the proclamation of the gospel. By the time of the Council of Trent, there were sequences for many feasts of the church year. Form of chant is inspired by Latin poetry and is written in non-classical meter. So this is before the before everything happened, which makes sense. This is like the period right before, or at least predicting the prophecy and all that. The Ninth Symphony Curse, yes, the Ninth Symphony Curse started with Mozart, or at least was popularized because of Mozart, because this was his Ninth Symphony, and then he died, and then no other composer has been able to create 9 symphonies after that. I think there was like a few people actually that broke that curse, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, that's a pretty happy tune. Paimon's feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
It seems this box still functions. Well now, are we not safe? Safe from what?
So, you weren't even sure if it would work or not?
Not completely. One cannot judge a box by its cover. Do you not concur?
Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking about the box at all.
But never mind that. What should we do now? The chaotic symphony must be here. If we can locate it, we can retrieve the souls that have been taken from the townsfolk. Then let's have a look around for starters. A reasonable judgment. If memory serves, this castle has a great many strange rooms. Perhaps they are worth investigating first. Also, the castle's central hall plays host to a mysterious stage, though no more plays shall be ever performed there. It was once an entrance to a place deeper underwater still, where the power of the symphony yet lingers. We must go and check out for any further anomalies there. Meow.
Deeper still?
Indeed. I wonder what awaits us there, meow.
Hey, now's not the time to leave us hanging, Aussie.
You're surprisingly petty one, huh? Still, before the riddle may be solved, we must first find the clues that await us in the castle. Come, let us away. Oh, okay. The might of the ancient symphony. The Anamic Symphony seems to be from now destroyed civilization. You can use its power to unleash 2 types of sound waves. Use the power of the symphony to resonate with the entities that react to the power of music. Okay. Press to activate the pause sound wave and cause specific objects in the area to stop moving. Continuously hold and activate a play sound wave, which will cause specific objects in the area to start moving or reactivate entities affected by a pause sound wave. Special music notes float above objects that can be influenced by the power of the symphony. When they resonate with specific sound waves, the notes above them will also change. Not all objects that can be influenced by music can resonate with different sound waves. Most of them can only interact with specific sound waves. Interesting. So they can only resonate with certain things. In the Hall of the Sea King? That's just in the Hall of the Mountain King reference. Oh, I'm gonna have a time. I'm going to have a time. Continue exploring the fated castle. Hi, cat.
The strange fish is so huge.
Good thing it didn't come for us. That's a whale. That's a whale. You want to explain the whale, Aussie? Meow, meow. Pet him. Hey, now, don't you take me for an ordinary cat. You like pets? Pet, pet. Oh. don't mind being touched, but cats have their own boundaries. Listen, I get it, but also, you're fine here. I'm poking you. Oh, you're so cute! Ozzy! Oh, I love him. 10 out of 10. Okay, about these books. Fascinating, no? These books have all been infused with the mysterious power of the symphony. They can be activated using the melodies of the music box. But we can't go do that right now. There's a book missing here. Let's go look for it in the area. Worry not, these books aren't dangerous in themselves. Huh? They're dangerous? But perhaps there's something unexpected hidden behind them. What could it be? I couldn't say for sure, but you should go find out for yourself. There are many secrets in this castle that even I haven't discovered yet. And just like that, top tier quest, right? S tier quest. Peak quest. Okay, so you're saying to look for a book? Continue exploring the fated castle. Why? Homie, you want me to go through a wall? What teleport are you talking? Oh. Why'd you teleport over there? Wait. No. There's a teleport here. There is. Yoink. Taking that teleport. Why do you disappear and reappear? I'm not gonna ask. This is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that is a stage if I've ever saw one. With organ pipes around it? I don't like that at all. Aussie? Aussie? Are you on the stage, buddy? No way you're on the stage, right? Yeah, you are.
Is this stage you spoke of earlier, Bossy? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Is the mural on top still moving? It's kind of spooky. That terrifying power could be escaping from here, could it? Ozzy? Hey! Ozzy! Ozzy! You spacing out? Ahem. My apologies. I was distracted for a moment. Did you once perform on this stage? Is that why you're feeling, nostalgic or something like that?
Did you play a cat? Perhaps you're an audience member.
That seems unlikely.
I might have. I might not. It was all in the past either way. Utterly irrelevant. What matters now is the scent of discord I smell in the air. The Discord app? As though some presence one may mix uneasy once visited this place. I fear that specifics may only be ascertained once we have performed the score here.
There's one here too? I didn't notice.
Well, you may have seen scores shaped like strings, but you have not seen those shaped like murals. One such is before you.
Oh! So the pictures are moving because it's actually a score?
When did scores start to move? Maybe my music education was a little bit lacking. Indeed. Now let me think. To stage a performance, we must first need to place a blank score in here. We should be able to find one here in that castle. Okay, so we need sheet music. We need blank sheet music. I stepped on Aussie. I'm so sorry. If we want to begin performing, we must have to first get the score, blank score, put inside this device. It's got to be around here somewhere, so let's keep searching. Oh, I can bet him again! No worries. Alright, if there's anything you wish to know, do not hesitate to ask me. I love that we can continuously pet Aussie. S tier quest. My favorite. Can we keep the cat? I want to keep the cat, honestly. Oh, I have to go back? Hold on, I'm reading this grimoire thing. We didn't read this. Ancient auto-harmonic music box. An ancient music box can be found in the Fated Castle. It contains a mysterious power of the symphony. Use it to read musical scores left by the ancient civilization. Find more scores to unlock the civilization's secrets. Okay, and then the grimoires. Lost Grimoire. A strange book of magic that has, by the symphony's power, calmed down at last. If you have the chance, you might want to return it to its shelf. Interesting. Ooh! It's so pretty. Oh god, it's a whale! No, buddy!
It's a strange shiny fish again. Feels like it's been following us from outside all this time. How weird.
Paimon, have you witnessed so little of the world that such as to find such things strange? Are we not underwater? It is not an ordinary to see all manner of fish about.
Ah, this big guy looks anything but ordinary.
And this voice. I've heard it before.
Seriously? You mean from the dream you had before?
This part of the sea outside is like a castle. It belonged to the past. It is something that should have been forgotten. If one ceaselessly calls out to a monster that has been blotted from memory, they might yet jump out and cause trouble. It is wise to be cautious. It is for the best if we simply treat it as an ordinary fish. But clearly it's not, and it looks like it's made out of primordial seawater, but okay, fine, we'll treat it like an ordinary fish.
You make everything sound so scary, Aussie. You trying to creep us out or something?
I simply mean to avoid unnecessary complications. After all, our top priority is to retrieve the surface dwellers' souls, no? It just so happens that there's a blank score before us. We simply need to use a music box to tune the auto-harmonic reed pipes on either side, and we can obtain it. Give it a go. Okay, so you want me to match this to a bass note. Oh, okay. So the markings are on the side. What do you want to be? That is not a musical note that I understand personally. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Money.
There's a lot of treasure here.
Play the symphony on the mural. Okay. You gonna disappear for a hot second? I was right to trust you. Tell us more about your relationship to this castle. Give me lore. You've guessed it already, I reckon. In the past, I would still change my form freely. He and I, and many of our companions dwelled here. You're the golden bee. You have to be the golden bee. Well, now you're a cat, but you were the golden bee, right? He and I being Remus and the legendary golden bee, maybe? In those days, a new nation had just been born, and as far as we were concerned, the possibilities were yet endless. Here we organized the classics, researching music theory and magic, in the hopes that we might tame the perilous power and use it to open up a brighter age. But these possibilities would remain lost to us, and I alone remained. Oh, Aussie! It's fine. These things happened a long time ago. Aussie! Oh, baby! Oh, he's sad! He's sad, guys! He's sad! Okay. We played the mural. Where do we want me to go, buddy? The cat disappeared. Okay. We need to plug this in to this. I wonder if it shows like the beginning of the music box then. You say anything beforehand? If we want to begin performing, we have to first get a blank score. You are the same thing. We already got the blank score, buddy. Install. This kind of looks like the Song of Broken Pines. Huh? Who is this? Who are you? Not only do we have the same hardy skin, but in our veins flow the same divine essence. We share the same wisdom and melody, same will.
Whoa! Someone's coming out of the mural!
Ratio but red. It has been too long, dear friend. How many years since that last day? 500? Thousands? Still, time matters not to us all. You may be in this small body now, but I recognized you in an instant. Well, have you tired of battle and decided to take up rat catching as a new hobby? What do you mean it's you? I'm sorry, were they together? Were they... Aussie! You didn't tell me that you had a boyfriend, partner, person?
It's you. And what is he exactly? A monster? A ghost? Or could he be the real Dark Lord?
Dark Lord? Barbarians remain barbarians. Ah, you're calling me a barbarian? Suddenly, I don't like you. I see. Ignorant even of their own ignorance. First of all, are you calling me stupid? Boethus of Remuria am I, foremost harmost of Phobos. You need not introduce yourselves. I have no interest in the titles peddled by primitives. Bro is racist, classist. Aussie, what do you see in him? You know this rude fella?
I do not deny it, but...
Need you be so formal, Cassador? Cassador? Interesting. Do our years of service under Sabatos, our God King, matter so little to you?
The past is the past. I do not know how you, whose soul has long been shattered, have manifested, but it seems that the chaotic symphony is your doing, none other. Cease! Return to the souls of those who live in the present and go back to the shadow beneath the deep waters, to where you belong. This is my final warning to you.
Oh, and what then? Will you continue wearing your mask of hypocrisy, traitor? Will you shut your eyes and ears for another millennium? But you have noticed, haven't you? Why, my melody would break its bonds at this time and affect the present. Why, my strength has given me the might to open the gates to the deep waters, allowing me to manifest. The power of the sea surges, Cassador. The return of Phobos is imminent.
Phobos?
Yes, indeed. Over these thousands of years, I have already bound my soul to the shattered Phobos. The omniscient enigma, the great power, is about to finally descend once again. And is this not the wish that we once failed to accomplish?
To repeat the past is to give the ancient tragedy an encore, nor have I ever wanted to sacrifice innocent lives.
Is that so? Well, none of that matters, Cassador. The world you have defended is coming apart at the seams. The people of bygone times you see before you shall return to their rightful places. Fontaine's existence is a mistake. One we shall correct. When the oceans swallow it, Remuria shall rise above the sea once again, and its light shall shine over the land.
So are you done now? Is this because of the primordial sea? And how can you call it a mistake?
How about you rightfully place these nuts in your mouth? Oh my god.
Name Phobos is in Phobos and Demios, who serve under Hades, the fear and panic. Demios is panic. Phobos is fear. You are the mistaken one. We should have assimilated into this new nation thousands of years ago, but it was you who warped them into puppets of ancient hate. Whether that Phobos matter is true or false, as long as my will has not dissipated, your schemes will not succeed.
Do you mean to say, then, that we should abandon our honor as Remurians and degenerate into mere base insects? How could I ever allow my kin to return to those bags of decaying flesh, become slaves to fate once more?
It seems that the millennia has not led you to accept Remuria's downfall. If anything, you have grown more obstinate still.
Perhaps it is our stubbornness alone that we are quite similar. I thought that long years would have rendered you willing to once more stand by our side. You betrayed the tribe that birthed you. You betrayed Remuria. You may have become the Golden Hunter, but you cannot remove that brand of Sabatos that marks you still. You will always be Remurian.
Remurians have long ceased to exist. Save your delusions. The world of old has passed away.
Of course. So it was meant to be. But now the border between past and present has faded. If you insist on becoming the enemy of our ancient realm and sealing me once more in a cage buried beneath the waves, then those Fontanians to wish to protect, yes. All of Petrichor shall be buried as one.
Ah! No way! We won't let that happen!
That is not up to you, insolent savage. When that time comes, your lowly flesh will be rendered as dust. But your souls will join with ours and take the next step of evolution. We shall bestow upon you eternal, resilient bodies that you may never again suffer mortal pain. Should you have words of gratitude, I will hear them. You've gotta be kidding me, buddy.
That's not something we'd be thankful for at all! Just like those puppets who danced as you performed, those pitiful slaves and servants, those poor children. Everything was stripped from them and you still speak with such conviction.
All things have its price, sorry. Narrow personal opinions are but to refuse to be discarded by a higher class of beings such as I.
He is classist? He is racist? He sounds like he's talking about eugenics?
Besides, as I see it, they're the ideal form of humanity, adhering unerringly to perfect order.
You're absolutely nuts! And despicable too!
Despicable? Ha! And what do you call what Cassador did to us thousands of years ago, then? By comparison, this is nothing. But patience. We should have a good long talk. But not here, no. We shall speak beneath the deep waters, the deepest bowels of our ancient realm, where everything began. The realm awakens, Cassador. You are the sole survivor of our fallen realm, the sole Remurian left with free will. And you have left us for far too long. You must return to us and listen to the lamentation and anger of the long years. Perhaps then you shall be more receptive to my symphony and to the arrangement of the Phobos. I will await you in the royal city of Remuria, in the Domus Aurea, where Sabatos plied his melody. I will, of course, extend the appropriate hospitality to those souls from the present before your arrival. Should you still remain resolute when the time comes, their souls will naturally receive their release. As for you, you are not part of Phobos' plan, and yet the great symphony shall in no wise cast out any audience. Do enjoy the passing prelude I have prepared for you.
The what?
If fortune proves favorable, we shall meet again.
What are we doing? Yeah, you know what? This is a terrible idea. Oh, no. Can I? What do you mean? No. Hold on. I can break rocks. It's fine. Why is Ratio in Genshin? I don't know. Ask Ratio.
Laid bare.
Uh-oh. That's damage.
Everlasting as the moon.
Hello, please don't kill her. Preferably. Hello?
Dawn, break forth!
Where's my food? Thank you. We can't have D-Luke dying on his birthday. Uh-oh. Break your shield. You're done. Thank you.
Transfixed.
Excuse me, you're supposed to go down faster. I would appreciate if you did. Oh my god, don't hurt Remy. Is that it? Oh, come on, dude. Hey, fake ratio, dude, I hate you. I hope you know that now. If you didn't, then, just know that I'm incredibly mad. I just need to break down your shield and then I can use Arla. Please go down faster. Thank you.
Overruled.
No, your shield's back up. Stinky. Go back down. Bad. Yeah, I can do that too. You're not special. Yoink. Bye.
Well, that shut him up. What do we do now, though? If we want to save the souls of the townspeople, we're gonna have to head to that Doomis aria of whatever that super rooper dude arrogant guy talked about, right?
As I recall, we weren't invited.
Since when have we ever needed invitations to crash some bad guy's party? Oh, right. But from what he said, he seems to have known Aussie for a long time. Said that they worked on some Sabatos or whatever.
We need to have a good talk before we go. Cassador. If you have anything you'd like to ask me this time, I shall let you all know. I will tell you all I know, sorry. Oh! Okay, tell about Remuria then.
That's where you and that rude fellow are both from, right, Aussie?
We've heard that name before, seems to be an ancient nation. Very well. The story begins before the court of Fontaine as you know it was born. The Sabatos Remus founded a nation above the high sea that is Fontaine, and the ancestors of the previous day Fontanians named him the Dark Lord Remus in their terror. Before it sank, this body of water was part of the Great Fontaine Lake, in a location where the capital Remuria was sited. As such, these waters have the same properties as those of Fontaine.
Wait, so we're actually in the ruins of Remuria now?
Indeed. But where the tale differs from commonly told history is, the people of Remuria were not ordinary humans like the Fontanians. Rather, they were a new race. Their bodies were cast of stone, which ichor for blood. Oh. I wonder if we're gonna get Pygmalion kind of references here. And also, I guess Aussie does not know that the Fontanians were, Oceanids beforehand, right? The Sabatos gave us such bodies in the hope that we would escape our prisons and rotting flesh and fate. His great vision was that we should all grasp the power of the symphony, and thereby escape the shackles of Fortuna, becoming the masters of our own destiny. Oh, hi, Conria Part 2.
So those stone statues we saw on the way here? Those were your kin?
Precisely so, I fear. But they have long lost their free will. However, in becoming mindless slaves, far worse off than the humans of old, easily perishable though they are.
Wait, in that case, why are you a cat?
I am a cat. For now. And one's will and soul are more important to one's body, are they not? Regardless, it was the Sabatos who gave me new life. Once we possessed all the high sea, countless cities and palaces, flowers, flowing wine, and yet fate found us all the same. After returning from the deepest depth of the sea, the Sabatos ichor to create imperishable bodies for the people. And still, prophesied future did not change. Our God King believed that it was because human souls could not escape the gravity of fate. So he wrote the symphony, music that could weave destiny. So like the Fates in Greek mythology. He believed that through this he had found a way to resist fate. But instead, that path led us to utter darkness, step by step. I wonder if this is the crystal from the Clothar story. In the end, the entire kingdom sank beneath the waves, as though it had been smote by divine judgment.
No!
I fear that even he did not foresee such an outcome, though all the same, that is what happened. If you have anything you'd like to ask me this time, I shall tell you all I know. So tell about your impudent friend, your Dr. Ratio Part 2, as one hears.
Right, and he called you Cassador? Or something like that? But aren't you called Oron? High School Club? Ora? Something?
Just as I have traversed many bodies, I have many names. Of course, this is all thanks to Sabatos, who separated my soul from the Grand Symphony. A convenient ability indeed. You weren't planning on puppeting one of us at some point, were you? I can't take this anymore. I've been puppeted so many times.
Whoa! Who'd have thought just a cute little kitty cat would consider doing something so horrible? Hey! Wait a second! That means you weren't even a cute kitty in the first place!
Well, that may as it be. Traveler, you are used to playing the courageous savior, are you not? I, too, play the role I know well, albeit in an unfamiliar form. But back to Boethius. It was not always evil. It was once a noble harmist of Remuria, and the sole survivor following the great catastrophe that befell. The original purpose of the Golden Castellum was to unify our surviving kin, and prevent the catastrophe of the rising waters from ever occurring again. But evidently, Boethius had his own designs. While I and my companions raged across the land, struggling mightily to contain the power of the primordial waters, he used his eloquent tongue to sway those who remain. How? And also, how do you know? He initiated a fell ritual that aimed to restore the shattered symphony and revive the ruined realm. To his end, he did not hesitate to dissolve the will of our kin, plunder the souls of Fontanians everywhere. Many rulers and nobles became his pawns, and Polites' newly born lay on the brink of destruction. To stop him, who had now clearly become a monster, I could only forsake my name and become one who hunts phantoms, resisting him among the Fontanians. Oh, maybe that's why you teamed up with Remus, possibly? Bitter was the conflict before we were last able to seal both him and the sea that devoured our nation. And that's why he names you a traitor. I followed Sabatos precisely because he had shown me that the Golden Dream, a land where prejudice and difference were no more, a land of justice and freedom. But that was what it become after Remuria sank. No more than a dream. I would rather be called a traitor than let Boethius trample on our ideals. I swore upon fate that I would deserve as barrier between past and present. Thus, I become the spirit keeper of our ancient land.
I guess Mr. Impolite's a pretty stubborn guy, huh? Even after being beaten up and sealed, he's still looking to break out and cause trouble.
And I had thought that even if evil lingered in him, his soul had long been broken. He would remain naught but discordant notes, a symphony plunged into strife. I never thought that he would weave his shattered self into the symphony, and thus gain mastery over it. The discord and dissonance that now emanates from the waters can be regarded as an extension of his power. If we are to defeat him, I fear we must await the moment when all his soul fragments have gathered around one body. If you had anything you'd like to ask me, tell me and I shall let you know. Wow, this is a lot. Let's hear about the symphony and Phobos. Where do I even begin? The symphony is a human memory and persona woven into a melody through musical notation, creating a song in which human souls can dwell and have their wishes fulfilled. In what way to master the symphony is to master fate. This is the secret that the great golden bee Sibylla, the prophet who survived the previous cycle, imparted. Previous cycle? So you are not the same person, okay. Even though you have many names. The Sabatos who created the symphony poured these melodies into the insoluble ichor, in hopes that all might control their own fates through playing that music. He overestimated us, I fear, for his deeds terrified us. The people could not bear a burden of fate, and they begged their god and superiors for guidance. At the request of the people, Sabatos wrote all the melodies into the grandest of melodies. This new symphony would bring us all the greatest happiness, and his name was Phobos. Why did you name your symphony Fear is my question, because that sounds awful. But it did not bring what it was promised. Well, it brought fear, which is kind of the title. Indeed. You saw how it all ended, didn't you? Had Sabatos' plan worked, the symphony would have woven a melody of utmost gentleness for us all, an eternity that would last 1,000 years and beyond. But something went wrong. Besides the Sabatos himself, only said superiors, the harmonists, would have changed Phobos' melody. And VOICED was once an excellent harmonist. If you have anything you'd like to ask me, this is the time. So what about the dreamscape, though? You tell the strange dream you saw before. Ah, yes. Those were indeed the memories left by he whom I serve. The Sabatos, god of King Remus. The god King Remus. Oh, so that was Remus. Though I do not understand how you were able to see the traveler. But I do not think you need to worry. If this chaotic symphony was enough to control you, that would have done so long ago on the surface. But that has not happened, yes?
And speaking of which, why is an essay affected? Is he just, specifically gifted?
He's sus. I do have some idea, but it might be best to wait for the right time to speak of that. He is the reborn god, Remus. That's what it is. I don't know.
Now here we go again with the cliffhangers. Just don't forget to tell us, alright?
In any case, since you can see things, traveler, that means that some fragment of Sabatos' will and memory remains in this watered symphony. Long millennia I have searched, and if you could touch some more of these memories, perhaps I may find the answers I have sought all this time. The great waves could not hurt a god, even should their crests scape the very skies, and yet Sabatos disappeared without a trace when our nation fell into the depths. Why do I feel he's just, King Remus now? He would not have sat idly by as a nation and people drowned in blood. So where did he go? Or was his passing Remuria's true death kneel? That's all for now. We can leave the rest for later. Very well. If there is anything you wish to know, do not hesitate to ask.
Guess we're heading to Domus Aurea next, so we can meet that rude guy, right? It's gotta be some dangerous for sure, but...
I will continue to guide you. It is, after all, my homeland. Though it may have sunk to the very bottom of the sea, I remember its path still, even after all these millennia. Or so I believe. Just don't let us down when it counts. Cat's out of the bag. Should we encounter difficulties, you may count on me. Do not forget that I am far stronger than an ordinary cat.
You know, every time Paimon remembers that you're actually an ancient person from thousands of years ago, it just feels wrong that we're calling you Aussie. But your full name is way too long, so... Okay, let's just call you Monsieur Oz then. What do you think? Is it polite enough?
Monsieur Oz!
I love it!
A name to me is nothing more than a label, but as this represents your acknowledgement, Paimon, I will gladly accept it.
Let's move out! It shouldn't be too bad keeping your rude friend waiting, but the townspeople can't wait that long.
Oh, second movement. Interesting. Canticles is a wild name for this. Does that mean when we unlocked book 2? No, not yet. We haven't unlocked it. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going in. Oh. Really now? Not even a trace of civilization? Well, no need to wax nostalgic then. Let us just not read the dialogue again. Oh my god, let me read the dialogue, buddy. Barrel conscious, I actually need this. Sorry, I'm gonna be collecting things along the way. Oh, that's a whale! Dude! That's strange glowing fish! Paimon, we never— That's not even a fish, that's a whale! Continue onward. I don't like... Are we just following the whale now? This is... Why'd the whale stop? Why is the whale tied up? Ayo. Why... Do we have to untie the whale? That's a kraken? Ain't no way that's a kraken.
Oh, looks like that glowing fish we saw from before. There's some weird things tangled around the top of its body. What the heck is going on? Paimon's getting more and more confused.
I've heard this voice in a dream before. Can't remember his name anymore, though. Yes, you must have met him in Sabatos' dream, did you not? Cilia, a fell dragon who once served Sabat... Isn't Cilia the golden bee? He was subdued and sealed here by Boethius.
Ah! Mr. Super Rude subdued an evil dragon? Paimon didn't think he could do something that amazing.
Well, fell dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a Vishap that was teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new Hydro Dragon could be born so long as the Mistress of Many Waters hibernated in the sleep of seas. I'd never thought that Vishaps could get this huge. Speaking of which, isn't Nuvolette? After all, they were little more than uncultured barbarians. It would be unsurprising if they grew into something much stranger. Let's not talk about Nuvolette. I don't like that you were kind of insulting Nuvolette like that. That's kind of rude. In any case, the evil dragon Cilia was once Sabatos' friend, but he revolted at the critical juncture in the showdown between us Remurians and the Fontanians. So kind of like Ajdaha in that case, huh? Oh, the monster from the Odyssey? Is this one the Whirlpool or the Hydra dragon? Okay, so Cilia is the Hydra serpent. Oh, Skyla. Skyla is the dragon, the Hydra dragon. And then the Caribus would be the Whirlpool. In that time, Scylla led the brutal dragonborn to Machismos, intent on breaching the inner city capital. Wow, that's a fancy capital name, huh? Where Sabatos resided. Machismos?
Yeah, the people in town were always talking about some machismos and a bell tower or something.
Correct. Machismos was the outer city of the capital, but should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through Intium Iani. What is this, Attack on Titan? That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital. And symphony weaved by Sabatos and the musicians which covered all the Remuria passed through Initium Inati and its golden waterways. Boethius and his legions used the fact to shut in the Intium Inati. There's no T in there. Intium Iani, thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about that story. The dreamscape from before, back then? Scylla should have come and seen Remus before. Perhaps Scylla sought to go before Sabatos' throne, but such an opportunity now is forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Remuria, and Sabatos was too lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something, traveler? It all feels a bit muddled. My brain hurts. That is true. I only heard of events after it all transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then none knew just what happened to Sabatos. I fear we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from the fissures in Scylla's stony cell. I fear he has already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long, now that he's finally sensed outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us in. So we're gonna fall for that?
So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said the way to Domus Aria is through those gates or something, but hasn't VOICED shut them already? Doesn't this mean that there's no getting through? This will prove quite tricky, yes? Ah! There's gotta be a limit to how rude you can be! What's with this? I'll wait for you at Domus Aria. Nustness, that you won't even leave the door open? Huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break in the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us? No! How could we do such a thing? I mean, after that is one of Remuria's nemesis. But the enemy of an enemy is my friend, no? That's right! It's been so long! For all you know, he might have turned over a new leaf and be a nice dragon!
Do we not remember how Ajdaha worked? But he is still a dragon.
Huh? Come on, so what? If he is a dragon, then he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We got experience dealing with dragons, don't we, Traveler?
Experience in what way, Paimon? Well, there was the time with Dvalin, and we had a little run-in with Ajdaha, and then we encountered Apep in the desert.
Right! Even she went on about wanting to destroy Sumeru, and then we had to defeat anomalous life forms within her before we managed to get her healthy again. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, Aussie! No amount of suspicious looks is going to suddenly give us better options!
I know. You're right. Let's give it a try.
The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to 3 locations.
Let us begin by removing the chains in those 3 places. Hi! We unlocked an area! Well then! Okay, so... I think... Let's see... Blub... Blub... Do we have to just kill the octopi? Is that what's happening? Or is this just a chest? This could also just be a chest. Oh, hi, you're still alive. My bad. Are you tied to anything? No, I just came down here for nothing? Great, love that for me. That's just a chest? Well, great, love that for me. Aussie really said you called the thing you dealt with dragons? I guess so. Which is kind of rude of him, if I'm not gonna lie. Lure? Hey, monsieur! Oh, is something hidden amongst the corals? Oh! Ah! Within 30 seconds, call all swimming fish in the coral reach the pause at the same time. Hello? Oh, T. And then E. All 3 of you? Buddy? There you go. Boom, done. Did that unbind anything? Where'd he go? Monsieur? Monsieur? Where the frick did he go? That is also just a chest. Boo. Okay. Monsieur? Oh, wait, no. Why is this one red now? Has it always been red? Am I hallucinating? Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh. Whale, can I run into you? I can. You're a physical object. Okay, so what do I need to do, buddy? What do I need to do, whale? Oh, this is going into something. Oh. Oh. Hello?
It looks like there's a lot of golems here. Careful! Ah, they're coming right at us!
It's okay, we have...
Wanted my full attention, did you?
How? Anyway.
Pair, getting gear.
Stop, stop, stop. It's his birthday. You're not allowed to kill him.
Frost is coming. Go.
So you're not going to do anything. Okay, great. Love that for me. Stop.
Flames, purge.
Hi. Stop. Oh, you can freeze. Okay, sick. You don't have a bond of life. Or anything, actually.
Laid bare.
Don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything. You're fine, don't worry about that. Oh, you're a big... I died to fire. Come on, dude. First of all, that's so rude of you. Second of all, can you come in the water so that the can actually kill you? Hey, I'm here. Look at me. I'm in the pile of water. Hello? Homie. Oh, shit. Homie. Get over here. Buddy. Pal. Friendo. You want to try in the water? The water's real nice over here. It's definitely not your doom or something. Yeah, get over here. Get over here. Yeah. Trust. There we go.
Getting gear.
We are fine. Nothing else is happening. Don't worry about it. I still can't revive Arlecchino. We pretend that doesn't have... Stop.
Frost is coming.
Come on, buddy.
Sinking feeling.
There is no way. Come on, dude.
Lay waste to the wicked.
Come on, come on, come on. Can you get down before anything happens? Did I have to use the effect or not? No, no, no. You're not allowed to die.
No
No!
excuse or defeat.
No! Uh-oh. Every day. No! I'm upsetty spaghetti. No! This is not fair. I'm mad now. Do you mind going down, please? Are you just gonna stand still, buddy? You're just gonna...
Go.
Come on, come on. Just get him down, buddy. Oh, no. Arlecchino has Traveler's Artifacts. Oh, my God. That was so bad. That was so bad. Dominus Cassador. Dominus Cassador, is that you? Oh? I just realized he has eye bags for a cat. It is you! Just as I thought, you finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel vishaps and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me, so I was forced back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious? Is that so? Then we lost. I'm sorry. Do not say such things, Honored Dominus. I have already imagined this day might come when I join the Sebastos legions. Did the Sebastos not say that he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna? But is doing so that simple? After all, we struggle against fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond the greatest of the gods. In the end, all of our efforts were in vain. Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy and resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us. led us astray. Still, the outcome is no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world history. Did he die? What the fuck?
Hey, why did he fall over like that? Can stone people just also suddenly faint?
I still don't know his name. It appears his history now has reached its conclusion.
Wait, that's so sad. Has he been fighting here all these thousands of years?
But now, he finally has peace. Let us continue onward. Dragonborn suppressing shackles. Tutorial. Okay. The 3 chains that bind Scylla are wrapped around these 3 stone pillars. Use this power of symphony to hold and unleash a play sound wave that will remove them. Due to the lengthy passage of time, the stone pillars will sometimes become overgrown with vines, making them unable to resonate with the symphony. Remove the vine first, then remove the chains. So there are chains supporting the chains. Quickly, undo the chains here. Okay, so that's not it. Hold on. You wanna... Ooh, that's very pretty. This seems like an awful idea. If I'm going to be honest, this seems like a terrible idea, and I'm a little bit scared now.
A reward on the road.
But also, like, I don't like the fact... Oh, wait. Can we talk to Monsieur and see what he says afterward? These souls. The shadows of past lingering here. We can defeat VOICED. Perhaps they too can find some peace. Why would their souls... Obsession? Delusions? Regardless, the bodies created by Sabatos offers us a sanctuary to which we could flee. Just as he hoped, the sea would seal neither our souls nor our lives. But it is because of that that our souls have become all the heavier. Rather than my kin now being trapped beneath the depths of the symphony, it is more accurate to say that they, like VOICED, are bound here by their own obsession. Pitiable fate. Okay, let's find Scylla. Hey, you! Yes, you! You gibbering imbecile! Why do you delay? Even if we waste away, the treasure won't move itself, sure. Wasn't this the dudes from the beginning of the story? The adventurer dudes? Nay, sir. It is just that they are simply too heavy. We have been at this all day, yet there's still so much left. Where then is this intricate merit in feeding that prodigious size of yours? It's treasure, you brute! Treasure! Of course it's heavy! Besides, we confiscated all this treasure from these accursed barbarians, did we not? Leaving such wealth in the hands of those insects who live like swine and mongrels would be a terrible waste. But sir, don't you think that we would have bought a few more ships if we wanted to haul back all this to Remuria? What, are you slow? Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than to have it fall into the hands of these savages? Is it Paimon, or we heard this conversation before? Sounds like when we first arrived in Petrichor. Yeah, those unlucky adventurers we drove off before were saying similar stuff. Feels like this is rounds worse than last two. It is possible that we turned into golems after the boat they were on sank? That's so creepy! Este? Este? Are you of Legio 6? Wait, no. 6? No, 4. Sorry, that's 9. Legio 9. My bad. I read this as Ix. The Eon and not 9. What are you doing here? Should you all not have been ordered to retreat Fort Ooh. That's the whirlpool. Fort Carabinus? Hey, Este, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? These barbarians are less a threat than dead fish anyway, so let us have our fun messing around here for a while longer, would you? These treasures... I don't know what orders your Harmos gave you. But did Sabatos not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them from fate's shackles? Those orders do not include such clearly criminal deeds. Ha! Surely you jest! The orders of our commander, the mighty Dominus Boethius, were indeed to punish these savages harshly. And besides, we have received no punishment. That means both Phobos and Sabatos, our Imperator, approve of our actions. So what's all this talk about crimes? Are you trying to start trouble? But there's another Este here?
Well, aren't things getting weirder by the minute?
It appears that this time to answer that question of yours. The Este you met in town must be a descendant of the Remurian. His ancestor must have followed me to join the new nation all those years ago, becoming an ordinary Fontanian. As such, the symphony that has stolen these Fontanian souls would not affect him. But in turn, the melody that records his ancestors' memories had nowhere to go, and so attached itself to that statue.
So you mean that the Este in the town's Este's ancestor? The real Este, the quick-witted? What about the others?
Just wandering souls lost in their memories. Let us go have a look. You walk up together with Monsieur Oz.
Hello there, Este!
Yes, hello. Who are you exactly? You do not appear to be Remurians. Are you savages then? Oh, I can get pretty savage, pretty savage. Well, this is a battlefield and you should put yourselves in great peril. You should leave this place regardless of who you are. Este, it is I. It's been a while. Skies above, it's you, Dominus Cassador. You so rarely appear in this form that I almost failed to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? Actually, I'm his owner? Is crazy. Huh?
Hey! Traveler, stop complicating things further! Don't worry, he was just joking, Este. So, please continue.
Still, Dominus Cassador, what brings you here? Did Sabatos not send you to damnation? I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does not seem to be the case. Surely you jest. The Sabatos must have assigned you to some secret mission again, or else I'm an ignoramus. You guessed correctly. Speaking of which, why are the Legionnaires of Legio 9 guarding these chains? The chains? You mean the treasures, yes? I believe them to be spoils of war. Though Sabatos views war as not but a sad necessity in fulfilling our grand aspirations, has long outlawed such brutal behaviors, you know as well as I that they have become commonplace nonetheless. You're on the path of darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassador, what has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is pain. I cannot name. I too am searching for the answer to that question, but it appears that we all have to deal with the problem at hand first. Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us resolve things peacefully, if we may.
Ahem! Legionnaires of Legio 9!
Huh? Who are you? Este's little helpers? We are special envoys of the Imperator. Are Sabatos?
What kind of rank is that?
Well, we're not completely wrong. We're with Dominus Cassador. It seems you two have quite the penchant for acting. Dominus Cassador, you say? I heard that Sabatos has sent him to Aramorica. Is this America, but with extra things? Has he returned so soon?
Well, the one next to us, in fact. Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline legions.
Right. I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Charybdis in the main body of the troops. But we're in our guard, so some final cleanup as well within our range of duties, eh? Is this also a command from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our every move, but since coming here, there have been many times where we could not hear its melody. Sounds like a skill issue. As such, we've fallen back on Dominus's VOICED directives. Whoa, no, why is there trothering? The Sebastos does not permit the harm of innocent people. Innocence, you say? Yes, he did task us with helping these vulnerable humans before the war began, but our actions have the tacit approval of Phobos. Could its decree ever be in conflict with the sacred word of the Sabatos? Ooh, yet you are not receiving the melody. Well, that's true enough, but in what can we place our trust, if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by were we to diverge from the correct path. Phobos is a perfect creation. I counsel you then, as a Romurian, to not doubt its directives. Phobos's silence signifies rejection. Yes, that is possible. How did I not consider that? Could our rash actions have caused Phobos to cease guiding us? If so, then it bodes very ill. Very well, you speak true. We must reconsider our actions. In truth, I do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart ever since the war broke out. We were meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. Has something gone wrong? What could it be? If you meet with the Sabatos upon your return, please appraise him of our circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a truly great favor.
Don't worry, we will.
At least we finally got those two to withdraw. Now, none shall... Genshin, let me read the dialogue! Oh, money.
Is this
An answer from this world? Is there... Hey, buddy? Oh, ancient engravings. You coveted the glory of Lungdonesis, and yet raised the city to the ground, fashioning shackles for her. Faunus, what did the manner of barbarian damsel shall be your spoils of war after you murdered her lover? What manner of youth oils your body with luxurious perfumes while filling your cup with fine Biturian wine? Since the inevitable death following your footsteps has finally caught you, plunging with you to eternal decay? How am I supposed to get anywhere? Where am I supposed to go, actually? Is it deeper within?
Oh, this seems a lot.
This seems like a lot. This seems like a lot. Oops. Follow the direction of the chains. I can't even see the chains anymore. Is that what they mean by the song? What can I react with here? Hello? What am I reacting? Looks like I might have to climb up there. Oh, Este, you're up here. Oh god, I'm not even at crotch level. God King above, thank you, Dominus Cassador. In any event, this issue should have been resolved for now. Okay, bye, Este! You say anything? Let us continue onward. It is time to end the story of the past. So what's the deal with you and Este? Are you... roommates? As you have seen, he was a friend of mine. Roommates, one of the survivors of Romuria's destruction. In later days, he followed me to the newborn fontaine and was laid to rest there. The spring waters responded to us, who were entrapped in rock, just as did ordinary Fontainians. And he and the children of his own building a family there. His bloodline became joined with that of Fontaine, and all came to forget that he was no ordinary mortal. A good fate, no? And they were roommates! Oh my god, they were roommates. Yeah, this seems like a bad idea. This seems like an incredibly bad idea. It seems you've resolved our previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead towards your next goal, then. Yes, I'll be counting on you to take care of this place, Este. Also, remember that it's better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handling all the judgment of right and wrong over to Phobos or any Harmmost. The Sabatos created Phobos to free us from our servitude to destiny. The people's blind faith has led us into enslavement. More frightening still. It's interesting that this is a reflection of modern-day Fontaine as well. In the future, you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. This is reflecting Arlecchino's story quest. Wait. Is it copy and pasting? Or is it an actual reference? We will never know. Dominus Cassador, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall take your words in my heart. I, Este, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Farewell, Este. I believe we shall meet again. Oh, money. Yoink.
I'll keep this close.
Do you say anything? No? Okay. You probably say the same thing. Break the chains. Okay, so this is part 3. I think that's a reference. Okay. I'm kind of just like, this seems a little too familiar. And I didn't know if they were just copying, pasting, or if this is just a reflection of, like, past Remuria and then future, you know, Fontaine. Oh, that is a big whale bot. That's an anglerfish! Yeah, I don't like that. That's terrifying. I don't like that at all. Yeah, goodbye. I'm not looking at you. Stop following me. Stop following me. Please stop following. You like the robo-fish? I don't like it. It's scary. I don't want it to be my friend. I would like to leave. Thank you.
It looks like it's been entangled in some sort of strange plant.
Oh. Oh, interesting. The ancient creatures within this region of water have been under... Let me read the dialogue! Use the power of the music box. Hello? You want to pause? Oh, they rest when they pause! That makes me so happy. Hello? Stop. Stop. One more. Yeah. Is that everything? Oh, no, sorry. I made you rest too early. Sorry, I missed a rest. Keep going. This music is so nice. Did I make them pause too early for some of them? Yes, okay, I did with you. My bad. There we go. Is that everyone? Yep.
Well, now we just need to go and remove the remaining chains.
This still seems like a bad idea, but... Oh, right, underwater. You say anything? The chains wrap around that stone pillar. The power of the symphony should be able to loosen their grip. Oh, I am hallucinating again. Oh, you gods, shut tight with the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword of Remus shall... Let me read the dialogue! Ah! Imperator, are you alright? Are you dreaming again? Ah, it's so noisy. What's going on? The people have gathered in the Great Hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos have been interrupted many times, and so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but to do this? I trust your wise judgment, naturally. I've heard something of recent happenings. Is something wrong with the Phobos? Phobos had planned routes for everyone, such that humanity as a whole can attain happiness. There should be no issues, not when we had the aid of Sibylla's nearly limitless powers of calculation. I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone secretly alter the musical store of Phobos? No, no one can do that except myself and the other Harmos. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has she not already sacrificed her very life for this cause? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She should have harbored no such selfish designs. Or perhaps it is precisely because she had no desires of her own. Today, all people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens' fear would all descend into chaos. I need you to go to where those who cling to blind faith are. For this reason, I must grant you free will. Is to say that you wish to separate my melody from the Grand Symphony as a contingency against mayhaps? No, it is still too early. I feel my soul will still be unwell to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. But from now on, you shall no longer be a part of we- Are you breaking up with him? I understand. I have resolved myself. If this is your wish, Imperator, I shall see it done. Your Auranopolis. The city of the future. Call yourself by this new name. After Auranopolis had departed, you passed through golden corridors, and the sound of people and debate grow closer. The area grows quiet, but only by a little. When you reach the central podium of the main hall, oh, it's this guy. Oh, great Sabatos, please, give us your instructions. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos' melody as of late. The people are frightened, Imperator. Frightened and confused. Our grand plan was proceeding as normal. The barbarians sulking in the shadows were being eliminated one by one. The polluted waters were cleansed by Ichor. Yet, my Imperator, you plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause or reason. Why have you done this? I exercise my own judgment in the matter. Great Sabatos, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you have shown them sufficient mercy already. We have brought glorious harmony to the land. Penacony? The gates of Remuria are open to all who wish to join our golden order. But what have they done? They've destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. Oh, this is the plot of Has-Been Hotel. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood and order, and the civilization shall sprout after the destruction. For such ignorant savages, this is the highest mercy that can be granted to them. That is not what I meant. But there should not even be a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Remuria. Sabatos, please, give the order. Oh my god, this is the plot of Has-Been Hotel. Defiled are all who dwell within the Capitolum. If blood will something read something, okay, hello?
What's wrong with you, traveler? Now's not the time to rest. Hurry up and unchain those shackles.
You saw it again, didn't you? The Sabatos. Golden Hour is Has-Been Hotel, which is also the Kingdom of Remuria. We all know now. This is the plot. Uh-oh, the whale's free. Bye, whale. Oh, whale possession. Hi, are you gonna trailblaze or something like that?
All the chains have been broken. Let me read.
Please, I'm begging you! Head to where Scylla is. Okay. Can we talk to Scylla? Does Scylla have a voice? They're free? They are finally free! Scylla is a villain in the Odyssey, aren't they? I don't like this. I don't think I can speak whale, is the unfortunate part of this process. Hey, buddy. What would a whale sound like, actually? Do you talk? Oh god, Scylla talks. Frick. Ah, such warm ocean currents. Free at last. Okay, buddy. Well now, little ones, hail you from the surface. I know not of what reason you have come to this deep water prison, but...
We aren't little anything. You're just way too big.
The size shaming? Relax, buddy. Relax a little bit. Very well. Either way, you have broken the shackles that have bound me for millennia. That places me in your debt. If there is any undertaking in which I may aid you, then speak. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Paimon knew you'd be a reasonable guy. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon and he's Traveler. And, this is... Paimon's not sure what you know him by, but we call him Monsieur O.
Ah, Cassador, it is you. It has been a while. So you came back after all. But still, you're sadly late. By a few thousand years, no less.
Oh, looks like the big guy knows you too, Monsieur O.
I have not anything to say to despicable traitors. Oh, so we're using the same dialogue that we're using from, the other dude. Monsieur. Buddy. Pal. I'm judging you a little bit. Speak not so rashly, mortal. We are dragonborn. We keep all our promises and betray none, which is more than can be said than your haughty race. Save your breath. It is worthlessly less than drowning mayfly. Your betrayal is undisputed. Were we not defeated in that war precisely because you turned against us? If we hadn't lost that war, our nation, the Sabatas, wouldn't have... You've been gone far too long, Cassador. The truth is not what you imagine. Though I suppose that a secret plan would not have been secret had its details reached your ears. Secret plan? My leading of an army of bishops to assault the capital was in fact part of Rebus's final secret plan. And he did all this to save his nation and people, a man of great mortal character. Why would you send an army of bishops to attack your own people, though? Unless the other dude rioted against Rumor. It was a coup d'etat. It was a coup d'etat. And that's why he sent Scylla against his own people. Right? Has he gone mad too?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why would a ruler ask someone else to invade their own country?
And what, little one, would one such as you or I know of Remuris's thoughts? Whatever the case, look upon this, Cassador, even if you should be able to divine its meaning. The guiding golden beads. They should only heed the call of the symphony. Why would Sabatos bestow his power upon a savage dragon? Because they had an arrangement. A musical arrangement? Oh, you know much, little one. From where did you learn that? From the memories scattered in the sea. You speak correctly. Yes, indeed. We did have an arrangement. But I failed him. I squandered his noble sacrifice. I could not make it to Domus Aria in time, and so the wave devoured the whole city. And my kindred could not escape either. How could such a thing be? If it is not betrayal you speak of, then Boethius was the true traitor. Were it not for that lying devil, that deceitful rat, and his silver-tongued deceptions, how would a prince among dragon kings such as I, who has once led our armies after the age of ancient dragons, have been beaten so easily? The devil, firstly, falsely claimed to have given up resistance on Remus's orders, saying he had ordered the legions to cease resistance. Yet when we arrived here, he suddenly rose up against us. Now that I had much time to think about it, I fear he must have learned of Remus's plans somehow, and thus was able to set up such an inescapable trap in Lermium, step by step. And thus did my flesh and blood turn to stone. And thus did it remain for millennia, and to this day when you rescued me. Boethus knew perfectly well that a massive calamity his actions would bring about, and yet he still... Could he have been trying to seize control over Phobos? Is that why he committed such sins? This is giving the biblical tale, the final meal, all that. It seems we don't have the full story yet. So, the guy who keeps calling others traitors is actually a traitor, though? What? Why, though? Are we gonna have to ask him? Paimon doubts we get a straight answer. So that loathsome, recalcitrant demon worm has yet to dissipate, has he? Yeah, I guess you can call him a worm. He's stolen the souls of a bunch of Fontanians, too. Rescuing them is actually the main reason we're here. He said that he'd wait for us within Dominus Aria. Well, he said he'd wait for Mons Hero, so we're coming in along uninvited. 'Cause fuck him. Not even leaving a door, though. How rude of him. The intimate Yanni? The feeble tricks and smokescreens have set to dismay us, but at the end of the day, it's nothing more than a glorified stone door. I may have lost my physical body, but it is no great labor to take the little ones over to settle the matter. Watch closely, little ones. Oh, are they like sea angel thingies? The I forgot what they're called, but they're like actual fish things. Oh, you're pretty reliable, huh, big guy? Now we simply need to break these revealed seals one by one. If you're prepared, then let's go. Well, Monsieur O's, are you ready? Now that it's come to this, we have little choice. Alright then, what about you, Traveler? Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, we're getting teleported. Should we desire to open this stone door? Huh? Oh, space? Oh my god, that's so sick! Yes! I love Gun Dragon! Yeah! I love this. Oh? Oh, it's actually opening up. Oh, we're being sucked in. Oh, that's fun. There isn't much time. Keep up, little ones. That was close. How dangerous. The music is so cool. Wait. It is dangerous here. Stray not too far from me. Shall I protect you? What is going on?
Ah, be careful!
Shatterstone. Oh no. Is this the fall in part 2?
That was close!
Were it not for my being left with naught but this tiny body, there would be no need to take such a road to the capital.
But there's other paths! But you said we had to come this way!
Unlike you, I was once able to cross freely between different bodily forms. Well, this is not what... Let me read.
Huh? So you can do that? That's pretty awesome!
Can we not run into stalagmites? This Devolivik was cool. He is cool. Don't leave Devolin out of this. Oh, we're going in rings. Hey, can y'all slow down? Y'all are way too fast.
Ah! Paimon can finally see the exit!
Oh, the music is so pretty. This is literally just the light. I love that track. That song was so good.
We're finally here! And there's Domus Aria! It looks more like a giant harp, though. Why did Sabatos construct it like that?
It certainly seems well preserved.
Yeah, nothing like the rest of the stuff we saw up here.
Is this the same pathway that they use for Honkai Star Rail? For Adventuring section? Of course. This palace was fashioned from a giant ship. It was designed to be a titanic instrument on which the symphony was to be played. See those pipes extending outwards? Though a symphony now lies broken, this was once how it used to be broadcast for the four corners of the world.
The whole palace is an instrument? The entire thing?
Listen, organs are big.
Then shouldn't this entire body of water start vibrating if we were to play? We might get blasted apart of tofu if we get too close. Meow. Meow.
What is tofu?
Oh, wait, you've never had any Aussie? Well then, it might be hard to explain. We can always take you to go have some next time. Wait, can cats even eat tofu?
The Eternal City indeed. Remurius will protect its place still, but just as I expected. No wonder that bracelet, shameless traitor has endured even till this day.
I imagine that Boethius owes his survival of time's erosion to having laid low in the palace for all this millennia. And over those long years, he gradually mastered the power of Phobos.
Well, now that we're here, should we meet up with that rude guy? He might just be shocked to see all of you guys, you know?
In that case, let us part ways for now.
Huh? You're not coming along?
You're not afraid, are you?
Why would you think that? I merely do not wish to see that particular one again. But because he's a bitch, that's all. I wish to never again hear a word from that devil's mouth. His words are a sham, and shameful are his lies. See that you do not fall for him, because he's a twat, and also I hate him. Besides, I could not help if even I came with you, for I'm just a temporary occupant of this ichor-made body. Were the battlefield to be joined, I would have no recourse. Now, not that I would mind terribly, but no gain would solve the loss of his seizing the symphony that Remus bequeathed unto me. Let us part here for now. Though I cannot aid you in battle, I can use the currents to send you hence. Come to me should you need such aid. Regardless, let us meet again once you have vanquished that traitor. Goodbye. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall have a chance to make amends for my past regrets.
Aw, bye, Scylla! Ooh, Prince of Dragonborn Scylla. Scylla was the prince over the Dragonborn in the distant past, and though he has lost his bodily form, he can still command the currents. When you get within a certain distance of him, you can summon high-speed currents to move to his side, interact with him, and ask him to summon intense currents to send you to his target location. If you aim at specific targets when choosing where to go, He might have other things to say as well. Scylla will roam the ocean depths. When you are exploring the Sea of Bygone Eras, he will move according to the body of water you're in. Oh, so he changes location? That's interesting. Act 3 for Scylla's Rhapsody. More musical term. Head to Damus Aria. Hey, whale? Scylla's? Oh, I cannot go through here. I love that how you can go to this area, there's just a big whale. I love that. Honestly. Just a big whale! He's just a big whale. I love him. He's useful, he slays, and he's cute. Exactly. Right? And he has an icon. It's so cute. And I can just... Whee! Oh, that is so fun. I love that. Wait, can I summon a current? What does that do? Oh my god. It's an instant teleport. It just makes us go swim faster. I love this. Wait, I want to pet his belly. We're gonna hit a wall. We're gonna hit a wall. How do we back out? Out. Okay, we hit a wall. I guess we're here. Where exactly did we need to go? Oh, I missed where we were supposed to go. Oh god, this is a big ship. Hi. Yeah, this is not terrifying at all. I don't like this. This is like when we first met Riosley underground. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, they move. Cassador, dear friend. I knew you would come. And the uninvited barbarians.
When it comes down to it, you're not the boss of this place. Besides, it was Aussie that brought us here. We changed nicknames again, apparently. That accounts an invitation as far as Pymon's concerned.
Really, you're the discourteous one here.
Exactly! And we've heard all about it, you know. All the bad stuff you've done.
Silence, you noisome, obstreperous insects. I'm speaking to Cassador. Do not interrupt. Traveler, Paimon, I'll take care of this. Boethus, I have come as promised. Honor your pledge and relinquish the souls of the surface dwellers. They do not deserve to suffer this unforeseen calamity. The grudges between us should stay between us. You call this unforeseen? Have you not looked upon our kindred? They lie trapped in these lightless waters like walking corpses. Are they not supposed to walk upon sunlit shores? If my brief interment of surface folks' souls is a disaster bereft of rhyme and reason, then what would you call the millennia-long suffering of our kind? Listen and listen well. The judgment of the surface peoples has only just begun. No, the one who imprisoned them was you, and it was you who turned our kin into monsters. We once had a choice. So long as we discarded our old grudges, the Mistress of Waters agreed to accept us into a new nation. Oh. Wait, is the Mistress of Waters Igaria? But you used them, took advantage of their plan. They trusted in you. You turned them into tools of your ambition. It was their choice. They chose the old order, not some honey death you brought. And just as they gave unto us the conducting batons of the Sabattus bestowed upon them, so too are we duty-bound to lead them unto the correct path. How dare you swagger, you shameless traitor! You who betrayed the Sabattos trust, led our nation to ruin! I hear that vile dragon slander in your words. And you would believe a foe of our nation rather than your own kin and comrades. I serve no god, no king, only the mighty Remuria and our noble ideals. Remus proved unworthy to reign supreme from the moment he uttered that perverse command, and so there are no traitors. If anything, it was I who rescued our nation from his error. He colluded with our foes, commanding the vile Drake to flatten our cities. He even attempted to destroy the Grand Symphony, which would have co-signed us to live under Fortuna's yoke once more. How could I have stood aside and done nothing in face of his madness? And so you betrayed him. You shut the Initum Iani. And in the end, Phobos' power went out of control and the royal palace sank into the depths. Will you not open your eyes to the truth? It was Remus who betrayed us. Betrayed Phobos. That was the true prelude to tragedy. I've already spent thousands of years struggling to recreate the symphony of the past, weaving the broken melodies together in deep waters just to recreate what you hear now. No, in your hands it has become harsh, and the discordant voices of agony and hate denounce your violence. And those who decides what is harmonious or not? Is it not absolute power? Remus bent the knee to the savages and odious dragons precisely because he failed to comprehend this. But it matters not. This inverted world shall soon be righted, and I shall become the new Sabatus. That is impossible, Betheos. You are but a mortal human. Humans can never become gods. Ah, but Cassador, you forget. Was Remus's ideal not for all humans to become gods? To seize their own destinies? Do you not remember? Did the rites we researched and recorded in the Golden Castellum not chart a course to that very destination? But we did not know that what lay beyond. Had we known those thousands of years ago, we... Times have changed. Things are different now, Cassador. Join us. My preparations are complete. Only together can we accomplish this deed. I have rid my soul of all impurities, obtaining a true will. The stairway to heaven, the music, is but a single step away. I merely need to gather all wills that have been scattered throughout the waters. Yes, even yours, which Remus personally severed. Two minds shall merge into one, and thus shall Remuria be whole once more clad in immortal form, infused with refined steel and stone. No. We shall take on flesh once more, and a new Sabato shall be born. But not only that, I shall also gain that which even Remus could not attain, the power to change the very essence of this world. I will turn back the wheel of fate, usher in the old world's return, and bring justice to the land. The surface dwellers shall submit to our will, as they must. It shall be as the hymn says, and when they use their will to command, the rest shall bow down and listen. You know I will not acknowledge you. You have defiled his ideals. I will uphold my own justice. Matters not. You'll understand once you enter Phobos' melody. Then you shall join me. Where did they go? What happened? Oh, this is bad. This is Damus Aria. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, hello. Are we under the influence of harmony again? I don't like this. Have I entered Remus's memory again? No, the atmosphere, it's different from before. Welcome to my palace, Outlander. My symphony. VOICED? Don't be startled. Have we not met aforetime and more than once? Oh, it was you that caused it? Whether through my phantom in the real world or the memory palaces Remus left behind. But this is no phantasms of Remus's memory. This is my symphony. My golden stage. Ah, yeah, so is the stage? Are we fighting? Do we get to fight him? I kind of knew it, but... Wails of sorrow ring off every wall. Is that so, Outlander? I know not from whence you came. Seems like you're not a human birth from primordial waters, nor are you any surface being at all. Yeah, you kind of called me an Outlander, you should know. I cannot see the color of your soul. Nor can I touch it. Nonetheless, this is not your war. My vengeance against the surface dwellers is none of your concern. I know not why you hinder our work. For justice! Justice? You can't actually be serious, can you? You may possess power that even I cannot perceive. Will you be so naive, Outlander, to think that brute force alone could defeat me? I have become one with the symphony that fills these deep seas, even if you should destroy my physical form. So long as the agonized waters flow, and so long as the memories of vengeance do not fade. Eula? Vengeance? My will shall not perish, and I shall remain a nightmare that haunts this world. Unless you choose as Cassador, as that stray cat did, exiling oneself to become the jailer of the old world. But I do not believe that one is so distinguished as you would do so. Forsake that superfluous sympathy of ours. Should the guilty not be punished? Is that not justice? Guilty, you say? They're innocent! Order! Order, I say! No Fontanian is innocent. They're the spawn of our barbarian foes. The ancestors seized from us the realms that should have been ours by right. And they must pay the price, that original sin. And they did already pay the price, and Anuvi cleared it, so you're a few million years behind us, buddy. Have you anything else to say, Outlander? To save the Pedro Petrichor. Those people, they're neither your kin nor your subjects. On the contrary, so far are you above them that they may as well be ants. Perhaps not even that. The weak should submit to the strong. Is that not the law that this world should follow? And yet you say that you'll protect him? Is that your boundless mercy or simple folly? Have you anything else to say? For Monsieur O? But your short friendship surpassed the span of our kinship. Cassador and I were boyfriends, possibly. We are the new humans crafted by Remuria's own hands. And we are the final survivors. And also roommates or something. Compared with our other kin, his soul is like an insoluble ichor. Other than myself,
Only he has true will. And only when we are combined can we become the complete self.
This is just the definition of soulmates. Only when we are combined can we become the complete self is a reference to the yin and yang of soulmates. They are soulmates.
So too are our wills one. The opera's final act shall see him return to us. This is his fate. Since you insist on sabotaging my plans, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to stay in my palace for a while longer. I cannot detain you for long, of course, but it should be long enough. Let us meet again when I become a god and sit upon Sabatos' throne. Before that, let my little ensemble occupy you for a time. I'm going to have a date with my husband, boyfriend.
Oh god, I'm fighting someone. Wait, I need to stop speaking as him so I can fight. Hello, Traveler, fear not, I wish to aid you. Who is this voice? What if this is a Giria? Please let this be a Giria. Please let this be a Giria. We've all had toxic relationships at one point. This is your PSA. This is a bad relationship. Maybe don't do this one. Hello? Oh! Dr. Ratio! Traveler, I found you at last. Oh. Alright, you're Cassador! Agiria is dead! Listen, I can always believe that maybe it's Agiria, okay? It's baby girl! Cassador! Indeed, it is I. I believe you might have met me in the Sabatos' memories, though I suppose this is our first time meeting in this manner. Time is short. Maintaining this form in Boethius' symphonic palace is no easy task. Let us keep this brief. Where are we exactly? This is a space created by Boethius, the manifestation of his soul. It is maintained such as Sabatos' memories you've entered before are, by the grace of the symphony's might. So, just now? Yes, he used the music's power to pull us in. I suspect that Dominus Aria is too close to the heart of Phobos, allowing him to directly influence the presence of the world. If we truly allow him to obtain the power that surpasses reality, he might even pull the entire surface world into this space. Then, when that happens, his delusions will replace the real world, and Fontaine will revert to its appearance from thousands of years ago. Just like what happened to Petrichor. No, I suspect it will be worse still. Will he really become a god? We defeated an almost god before. That depends on your definition. It is not hard to give shape to the false fantasies, but I'll have to find transcending fate futile. Were it really, truly that simple, then those thousands of years ago we would have already succeeded. All he can do now is drag more innocents to the nightmare of his making, turning them into walking corpse-like puppets. Then we must stop him. That we do, but that cannot be done here. You must return to the real world. What? You're sending me back? In that case, I shall aid you. What about you? Do not worry. He has no plans for me at the moment. Unless it's in the bedroom, I suppose. As for me, I've just thought of a way in which we can destroy him utterly. So you and him are going into the bedroom together, and that's how you're Okay. He has prepared a mighty form for himself in the real world, and plans to initiate a ritual with Domus Aurea that will have him take on flesh. Is this Pinocchio? As long as we can get him to lower his guard and gather the symphony scattered throughout the deep waters in that body, we can seize the opportunity to destroy both him and that body. That will put an end to everything. Only you can do this, Traveler. Okay, so you raise him up, bring him to the bedroom, and then I'd stab him from behind. Got you. Phobos' melody does not sing of your destiny, and Boethius cannot influence your soul. You are the exception to all that is planned. Another reference to that. Perhaps that is why Sabatos guided you here. Go now. My strength will not hold for long. Let us meet again in the real world, and we may yet bring an end to this long nightmare. Stab him from behind with what? I don't know, buddy. Oh! Oh, we were... Oh, right, because we dream every time that happens.
You finally woke up! Paimon was worried sick. She thought that you might have had your soul stolen by that jerk, just like all the townspeople!
I'm fine, Paimon. Did I pass out?
You better be! After you passed out, Boethesius and Monsieur O disappeared along with that wave of sound, leaving Paimon all alone. And this big guy came along. Not that he helped much either.
I fear that it was not up to me, but I am but a soul that dwells within the ichor, and though Remus did give me his final symphony, but to wield its power against Boethus is a different matter.
Anyway, Traveler's woken up and seems okay. At least. But where did Monsieur O go? Did Boethius?
I saw him. You tell what happened between Boethius' Soul Palace. I don't like that it's called the Soul Palace.
Huh? So Monsieur O's there all alone?
He seems to have his own plan, don't worry. But it is a little concerning.
Regardless, should he prove correct, then you should still have a chance to defeat that shameless devil. But first, you must enter Domus Aurea.
Well then, big guy.
What are you looking at me for?
Didn't you once lead a host of dragons to attack Remuria's capital? Getting us into Domus Aurea should be a piece of cake.
You may have different ideas for one so small little one. Still, this shall not prove as simple as you think. The chief strength of the Dragonborn lies in our powerful flesh. Embedded into ichor as I am, all that remains to me is but the feeblest of wills. Destroying the Ignitum Iani exhausted nigh all my power, and Domus Aurea, defended by the symphony's power, cannot be compared to the gates of mere stone.
Wait, then aren't we fresh out of options? Are we really just gonna watch while that Boethius guy eats Monsieur up?
How is he going to eat him up? Please, Paimon, phrasing, please.
Peace, you rash little thing. I merely said that I was powerless, but it is not so for you. The power of the symphony defends this palace. It is the same strength that can be used to break it.
But the symphony that I can wield is, not the same kind, I don't think.
Yeah, that super powerful Phobos thing is protecting the palace, right? How can we possibly beat that?
This person is more stupid than I thought. If you cannot beat it, then simply borrow what you need from it. Once upon a time, the will of Phobos flowed through a golden aqueduct into every corner of Remuria. Though these paths and pipes have been destroyed, if you can connect the section that lies before you once more, the great gates of Domus Aurea shall surely open, just as they once did. That is what's written in the symphony, after all.
Well, it's worth a shot. You don't really have any other options.
I too made some discoveries while searching for anything Remus might have left behind. It appears that this devil had yet to join some fragments of the symphony to his music, and they're scattered in this part of the sea. Come with me. If we can find them and use their strength, we might yet reverse the flow of time, return the aqueducts to their original form.
Oh, that does sound kind of promising. Let's get a move on then.
Oh, I'm swimming. Okay. Rebuild the... I love that it's just rebuild the aqueducts. Okay. Hey, whale? Where's the... Buddy? Where'd you go? You're this way. Where do I have to go? Follow Scylla and find the way to rebuild the golden aqueduct. Oh, I'm gonna be swimming for a while, huh? Oh! Well, he certainly can't come here. Oh? What is this? Harmony's Shadow. I love sea angels. They're so cute, right? They're adorable. Oh, another perspective puzzle. Okay. You want me to fix this, buddy? Yes? Oh? Return the flying bird phantasms to their rightful place. Sure. Okay, that one's in the right place. You are not in the right place, though. Oh, this is gonna be harder because I can't swim. Hold on. I do not have a bow and arrow person. Methinks this might be a problem. Uh-oh. I don't think, Aether. Aether? Aether, this is a terrible idea. Buddy. Buddy, come on. I don't think this is correct. I don't think this is how this is supposed to be. I don't think... Oh, I'm climbing inside the pipe. I don't think this is how this is supposed to work. Help! Uh-oh. Help! Can I... Oh, okay. Oh my god, I thought I was stuck. I thought I was stuck. We're good. We're good. Not the step, bro. I'm stuck. Not like this. I'm gonna have to switch to a bow and arrow person, huh? Unless... we do this. And then...
Transfixed.
Come on, dude. There we go. Perfect. And then we just need that one. Why are you here? Didn't I free you already? Go. Be free. Man. What do you mean? There's more? See, this would be easier if I had a bow and arrow person, but I am ridiculously stubborn. Come on!
Laid bare.
Dude. Are you free now? Are you done? You guys are in the right place now? Am I missing one? I'm missing a bird. You're done, you're done, you're done. Where's the last bird? There's one more bird somewhere. Oh, I know. You're there. No, there's still one bird up there. Oh, you're on the cornet, dude! Can I climb? No. What if I got up there and then jumped? You know what? Screw it. I Kazuha'd my way through this, honestly, as you should. I'm gonna climb the cornet. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is do this. And then perspective. Then higher angle. Oh, that's too high. There we go. Wait, one tick lower. There we go. Follow the bird phantasm. Sure. I'll follow the birds.
What greater pleasure is
Do
there
birds of
than the
feather not in fact
unexpected?
flock together? Maybe it was a good idea to bring Diluc today, because he deals with birds all the time. Oh, waypoint. Thanks, birdies. Are those little sea flippers?
I love them. Alrighty, looks like there's underwater ways are reconnected. Next, we should go back and look for that big lunk, huh? Paimon wonders how Monsieur's O's doing. We gotta hurry up! Huh? Traveler? What's going on? Is it happening again?
Uh-oh, it's happening again. I had a dream. In that dream, even mortals had free will and their fates were uncertain. Oh?
Remus, I must remind you that in my view, both your kingdom and the symphony you composed are now beyond your control. Though I have never expected much from these created by the usurper of many waters, and nurtured by yourself, the extent of degradation is shocking nonetheless. The civilizations created by you and your subjects shone brighter than all the others in this world, but not remains now but deep, impenetrable darkness. The atrocities committed in the name of civilization and the order were far crueler than even pure barbarism. Even the most savage and violent of Vishaps would never engage in such meaningless slaughter.
I am perfectly aware of all that you say.
You know, and yet you remain indifferent? Or are you powerless? No, you could easily destroy these mortals who deserve punishment if you so wish, but you cannot bring yourself to do it. You love humanity. This is the curse you bear as an usurper. It is time for me to depart. I will not aid them in butchering innocent mortals, but neither do I harbor any desire to stop them. You once promised the usurper of many waters that you would use the pure water she granted you to create a world of endless prosperity, one without conflict. I followed you to the surface precisely because I wished to witness that future. But this is how it turned out. You have failed, Remus. You cannot defeat fate. Blood shall stain the high sea red once more. Such is the cruelty that the heavens show to their creations.
I have a plan.
Oh? You always were one to have many plans, Remus, but all of them lie in dust now. Even you do not know where it went all along.
Would you like to hear it, though? It'll be the last one.
I distinctly recall you saying the same thing when you were persuading me to leave the Fontamer. But speak now, before I return there to the side of usurpers of many waters. Fascinating! Fascinating! Only you could be so tirelessly selfish, yet utterly so selfless. You even took me into account, did you? Recklessness. How terribly rash, you usurper, lord of mortals. Still, your plot pleases me. The mere thought of leading in my Vishaps and trampling your arrogant, foolish people underfoot brings me joy.
But this shall be mere ceremony, just a show.
Fret not. I shall be, as you said, merciful. But if you do this, your life as a god shall come to an end. There will be nothing left but the symphony. Have you considered this fully?
Of course, of course. The box of horrors that I opened, so too shall I shut.
Good. Then I accept your proposal. If the time should come, I shall join my strength to that of your symphony. Phobos' chain shall be broken, and your people shall once more be free.
In that case, please accept. My final symphony. Oh, and all of this is titled after Mozart's last Requiem? His final symphony? Hoyoverse, I see you. I see you. I see you with my 2 eyes. The city built by Harp was toppled by piping of reeds. That which the heavens have in store for us as fate balances the good and evil.
Did you see Remus's memories again, Traveler? It wasn't another Mr. Evil and Roots this time, right? Even in dreams, that jerk's super irritating.
We must destroy Phobos. We must destroy fear. To accomplish it, we'll need to play Scylla's symphony.
Huh? What's with that all of a sudden? What did you see in the memory?
Fascinating. Remus's powers linger still in the deep seas. And has not dispersed. And I too am here at last. Do you know what this means?
The conditions have been fulfilled.
Indeed. That is why I have come here with you. To make amends for millennia of regret.
Now, the final question is Phobos.
Wait. Paimon's confused. What are we using the music for? It's nice that you understand each other and all, but you're leaving Paimon out. That's unfair. Tell her what's going on.
Again, I believe you're a little too small-brained to actually think of this. The final symphony Remus gave me, or the Requiem, is an order for the Phobos to self-destruct. He was to sacrifice himself to unleash the symphony's power. And it would fall to me to control the primordial sap energies that he would awaken. That was how he would free his subjects from their stone bodies and give them back forms of flesh and blood, destroying the artificial barrier between races. He has once instructed me not to reveal this plan to any of his subjects, for it was only by making them realize their limitations that prejudice and arrogance could be set aside. It appears, however, that you have pieced together this plan through the memories he left behind, Traveler.
I mean, also, like, Mozart's Requiem kind of worked the same way. He kind of died, and then he left it to someone else, and someone else finished the Requiem. Anyway.
So that's what happened, but his sacrifice was wasted in the end.
Perhaps. But now that my soul has been freed, there's a chance to make amends. The lost souls of Remus's former subjects remain imprisoned in their statues. If we defeat that monstrosity, we can use the Requiem to give their souls release, allowing them to return to the high sea, the eternal cycle of life and death. That way I may consider myself to have fulfilled his wish.
Perhaps that's why I came here.
Indeed, Outlander. Perhaps this is indeed a fated encounter.
Finale Requiem? Oh god. Gratis Capolo. Fortune Plungo Vulnerable Plan? I could be so wrong about that. I love that the whale is just a teleport. Thank you, Scylla. I appreciate you. Requiem's such a cool word. It is. I mean, it has a lot of meaning behind it, so... Oh. We are steering the ship. Oh. Oh, that's so pretty. Wait, stop. That's so pretty.
Ah, how the ichor dazzles, just as it did millennia ago. This must mean that the time has come. The gates of Domus Aurea will swing wide, open wide, just as they did when the golden waterways rang with song. In the days when the melody of the fellow would flow from this place to all lands beyond. Ah, I can hear it already. That beautiful music. Let us play it together, traveler. Paimon. Then you shall gain access to the Domus Aurea.
Oh. We're swimming. What does that mean? What do I have to do? Oh, I have to do timing. Great. Oh, this is like a giant harp. Oh, that's so cool. I can do rhythm games. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Oh, they're dancing! The blubber bees! It does feel like Little Mermaid a little bit. Ooh, and the switch to organ was so nice. Oh, is that a portal? You pass through the gate of Dominus Aria, accompanied by a golden melody.
Guess we're in. That was tough. That said, this looks more like the guts of some giant machine than it does a palace.
This place is very familiar.
Is this place you saw of Remus's memories? So that's why Mr. Super Rude Bad Guy also wants to... Things are gonna get ugly if he succeeds. We don't know what's become of Monsieur O's either. But we got no choice but to keep going.
Continue onward. It's so pretty in here. Not be... There we go. Not me being short. Oh, no. Oh, I don't... Isn't that the new boss? Isn't that the new boss? That's Boethius? That's Boethius? Persistent garbage. Did you repair the broken aqueducts to celebrate my birth as a god of ancient days? I must warn you, my new world requires no such things. Nor will I require ships. For all shall find eternal happiness within my symphony. We're about to add some N-bar lines to your score.
That's right. Best you admit defeat now and release everyone's souls. And also head over Monsieur's.
Castador has already agreed to join this grand ritual. He has returned to Remuria's embrace. All wills belonging to Remuria shall merge into one body. Where now is your friendship? Was it not merely your own presumptiveness and inflated self of importance?
Monsieur! Monsieur!
Just trust me. Oh? Did he get absorbed?
Uh-oh.
This was not part of the plan, but I acknowledge that you are. In that case, come, bear witness to the birth of a new world. Please let me see your dialogue before anything happens. Thank you. Okay, first of all, stop. Second of all, I would like you to stop. Also, why are you a horse? Why did you decide horse? Horse seems like a weird idea. Destroy resonators. How? Oh, well, this way. Oh, come on. That was rude. Anyway, I'm getting your shield down. How do you think about that? Stone's not Stone's not fully impenetrable after all. Oh, you're gonna do something, aren't you? Stop. The answer is stop. Destroy the resonators. Oh no, this is just like... Is there a faster way to do this? Ooh.
Transfix.
Oh, come on! Dude, you're cheating. What? How? Why can't I control this body? Cassador, you! I have you at last, Boethius. All your will is here. And Phobos also. This time, there's no escape. I am a Harmos, the conductor of the symphony. How did you... Have you forgotten? Before the Sabatos cut me away, I too was a Harmos. And now that I've returned to the symphony, you are a sole conductor no longer. Ah! So you agree to join me just to lower my guard, only to betray me once more? Me and Remuria both? Think of our kin, tragically imprisoned beneath the waters, the torments they've suffered for millennia. Will you truly destroy our cause, obliterate our final hope, for the sake of those who scurry and crawl on dry land? You are the traitor here, and the one who imprisoned our people. That is why our nation fell to its ruinous fate. The justice that our Sabatos, the Imperator, gave unto us, that golden ideal, was for us to follow the melody of our hearts and obtain the freedom to grasp our fate. We did not wish to be judged by Fortuna, much less to become your slaves. After Phobos was shattered, the people should have gained their freedom. If not for your deception, their nightmare would have ended long ago. Remuria has not fallen. With Phobos at its guarding star, it shall rise again. Through rock and metal may crash and clamor, humans cannot live without water and soil. No power, however great, that tramples upon the value of life has any meaning. Are you not human yourself, Boethius? We Remurians were all ordinary Fontanians once. Although we forsook our flesh, racked our pain and weakness, and gained immortal forms, we still have mortal souls, mortal emotions, and mortal frailties. But we forgot that. We forgot where we came from, believed in ourselves superiors to the other human. That is why Remuria fell. Do you remember my words, traveler? Now is the time. Okay, so can I... Hi, I would like to use You made me miss Arlecchino's E, and I'm a little upset by that, so...
Bombs away!
Lay your delusions aside, Boethius. Ow! Why, Cassador? Why? You betrayed me once. Oh, so they are doomed soulmates, huh? They are literally just doomed soulmates. Ah, stop. Listen, I would like Arlecchino's E. I would like Arlecchino's E. I would like Arlecchino's E. Please? Ow. That's kind of rude of you. How dare you, actually? What this world needs is to progress, not a cycle of something. No! Never! I can't voice this at the same time as fighting. Oh god. Oh, where are we? Am I okay?
Paimon's kinda dizzy now.
Cassador. Traveler. And Paimon. I didn't think we would be able to meet again like this.
You're Monsieur's! Wow, Boethius is here too.
Oh, why are you flashing? Hello?
He's not gonna try anything funny, is he? No, wait, are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's that thing floating over there?
You see it too, then. The being that hovers behind the illusion of Boethius. Huh? Is it like a harp of discord? Like, what the heck is this? What is this? Can I get this Lilopar's voice? Aha! You found me, I see. No illusion, that is, you see.
You gaze upon Boethius in truth, for I am in truth Boethius. Of course, I'm not only him, but you also. I'm every melody, every movement, every thought. I am the sum of all souls. I am Phobos. Oh, your fear. But why do you have such cute icons? That's not fair. This does not include you children from beyond. However, you are not part of us.
Phobos. So the great symphony that governs all has a persona?
Phobos, or should I say, that which was once Sylvia? Sibylla? What? Was originally a survivor of the last dulge that swallowed the earth. Sibylla's wish was to grant happiness to all in the world who were called humans. But she had no persona, and her strength was insufficient. Thus, she entrusted her wisdom to Remus, and with the addition of power that Remus possessed, the symphony was created. That is to say, me.
No, how can this... So the music we have played all this time and the fate we accepted, that all came from you?
Yes, it is me, but it is also all of you. I am also you all.
I am the aggregate of all of your wishes. Eliminating our enemies, destroying other lives, destroying cities and villages? Are these also our wishes?
Precisely! That is what you wished for, and so I responded. Plunder, hatred, slaughter, these two are part of your wishes. This is not what it means to give everyone happiness.
Preposterous. This seems like...
No, you don't, not. On a literal level, you are correct. On a metaphysical level, no. Don't be so absurd. That's just twisted and wrong.
No, those aren't our true wishes. The arrogance and hatred that festered within us warped you, turning you into a terrifying monstrosity. Such a thing will make no one happy. Not us, not any other living being. No wonder you led us to destruction. The Imperator himself must have sensed it. And that's why he...
Remus... Yeah, he did attempt to destroy me, but why? Without me, all of you would once again have been plunged into confusion and agony. So, for all your sakes, I had no choice but to...
Wait, what? Do you mean to say that Boethius even then had already... Yes, that must be it. We can never have gone against the Sabatos' commands unless the very symphony had rebelled against him. What of Boethius? What have you done with him?
Well, he has become us, of course. Or, put it in this way, you might understand. I ate him. You ate him? Wait, no. Can we rewind for a minute? You ate him?
My cello hasn't tried to eat me yet. My god. Ooh, try to come to terms that mimics exist? That is true. Oh my god, wait. Remember in Penacony, there's a whole thing about the music? The instruments in Penacony, they like dance and sing and stuff like that, but they can also become aggressive. This is just that. This is what happens if the instruments in Penacony become aggressive. They just become Phobos.
Ate him? Oh no. But that was also his wish. One only I could fulfill. I'm sure that it made him most happy indeed. Did it?
So that's why Boethius became your puppet. And why did all he could do was engineer your return?
It was all for the happiness of you and for everyone. Oh, I love that they just point out you.
Star-crossed lovers, guys. Star-crossed lovers. No. It is time we put an end to all of this. I have trapped you in this body. There is no way out. I shall destroy you utterly. How? Cassador. Phrasing, please. Is your wish to disappear together with me? Would that make you happy? But I can't fulfill that wish. I am a Remurian no longer. I cannot become Fontanian. I already chose my fate when I agreed to help Sabatos attain his wish. So yes, this is my wish, the reason for which I have wandered this world. I will end this millennia-old nightmare. Now, Traveler, Phobos and I, destroy us both! No, Cassador, buddy. We had such a long arc with you. We had so long of a friendship. You want me to what? I am filled with joy, Traveler, for I have just learned of Sabatos' plans and hopes. The Imperator aimed to free everyone from the Symphony, from hatred and strife through his sacrifice. Even to the last, he desired to save his people. Now, I shall fulfill the wish he could not see through. This is our final chance, and only you can help us seize it. That is why the Imperator, why fate brought you here, my friend. No! This is our final chance, Traveler. No, I don't want to.
Overruled.
I'll use Arla because she has a scythe. Oh, no! No! No, stop! What's yours? Is that you? Oh! Homie is a spirit.
It's finally over. It seems that I shall soon fade.
Oh, Cassador!
It's all right. I finished talking and walking along the road I was meant to and fulfilled that which is meant to fulfill. This world no longer have Cassador, nor shall I have the Golden Hunter. I am certain that the people of this present world shall continue to live normal, happy lives. Traveler? Paimon, you have my thanks for accompanying me up to this point. My journey has reached its final destination. But yours has yet to end. Please, play the Requiem for me, and for my Imperator's wishes. Let our souls return to the present world, and return to the Great Sea. If water loses its clarity, how shall it become water again? If a tree leaves the soil, where shall it go to put down roots? Through rock and metal may crash and clamor. Humans cannot live without water and soil. Perhaps we shall meet again someday in a fertile land full of flowing water.
Cassador! No! Kitty? But you're not being possessed anymore. Hey, Kitty! Gonna go out together, buddy? Just you and me. Together. Yes, we can't call him Monsieur O's anymore. But Aussie? That should be fine, right? Oh, our little Aussie. Oh, baby. This is how you do NPCs? This is so rude. I don't like it. I'm sad now. Oh. Why are you still here? You little twat. Meow. Meow. Whoa, big guy, you scared Aussie!
You mean Cassador? No. That familiar feeling has disappeared. Where has Cassador gone off to? Has he returned to one of those, stone bodies again?
Buddy. Castador is no longer with us.
Castador? Monteros? He's disappeared! Along with Boethus and Phobos!
After explaining the whole tale to Cilia.
That's right! Now all that's left is... Aussie. Meow. Meow. Good going, Aussie. Guess you're just a little surprised by this big guy's appearance, huh? Who would have thought? Who's a brave kitty, That's right, you are!
So you vanquished that evil operation and Castador was able to fulfill his own wishes. I'm certain that his soul has returned to the deep waters and is now reunited with his kin and his lover, possibly. So long as we complete Rimmus's final symphony, we shall be able to send their souls back to the present, back to the high sea. Life flows like water. They will join the current, and one day, they will surely be reborn as mortals. Well then, let us begin. Perform this final movement, this final requiem.
Oh, so it's just a regular harp. Do we get to keep the harp? Oh. Quick time events, no. Oh, it's giving very, like, Broadway, kind of. No, this is like... No, I stand corrected. This is like a classical mass. Or romantic era mass, if anything. Was so pretty. Oh my god. Not the pinnacle is crazy. Following the current comprised of congregated souls uncounted, you depart from the underwater realm. You follow the spirit guiding Golden Bee up and up and up. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, we're flying! After everything is over, we return to where it all began, the town of Petrichor. Oh. Oh, so all these are part of story quests in between them. Oh, that's interesting. What do you say, though? Lacrimosa, which is usually, like, the final one. Fate is like a spinning loom that never... The loom of fate! After being watered by tears, new flowers will bloom forth from the ground. The guilty humans rise from the sea of suffering and return to the womb. O heavens, please grant them peace. The oceans where tears converge shall never dry, but rise. Please tell me that all of our labors have not been in vain. Rest in peace now, after all has ended. Oh, this melody gives me themes, especially in the music box version. That is so pretty.
Is the symphony that Remus left to us finally coming to an end? We've completed the Requiem, and the souls have imprisoned in the ocean depths all seem to have left. The townspeople should be back to normal as well, right?
Oh, you're swimming in the water!
Thank you both for completing this final musical movement. These wishes have endured for thousands of years. Whether it's mine, Remus's, or that of anyone who wishes to protect peace in this world.
That reminds Paimon of Monsieur Zo's. You like that name too? We're not talking about you right now, though.
His soul has returned to the high sea. There at last he can be at peace. I imagine it was akin to release for him. As for my kindred and descendants, it seems that a new true dragon has been born to us. Though, as one who was the prince among the Hydro Bishops, I could go forth and seek an audience with him. Though it is hard to say if I still count as a dragonborn now. Too much time has passed. So much that little in this world has anything to do with me.
So what do you plan to do next?
Well now, it is not easy to regain my freedom, so I believe I shall have a good romp underwater. After all, there are none who shall disturb me any longer, save for you perhaps.
What do you mean by disturb?
I jest. Still, are you not due to return to your own place? Let us part ways here then. Oh, so I would say, but further visits on your part would be appreciated. I might get lonely now everyone's gone after all.
Aw, you miss us already, don't you, you big lunk?
We'll be around, big guy. We'll meet again.
Looking at you, even I begin to look forward to the future of terrestrial beings. Well then, until we meet again.
Cilia leaves amidst turbulent waves.
Well, where should we go next? Oh, right, we should get back to Mr. Este and tell them that everything's fine now. We did promise to, after all. And there's Ozzy too. What should we call him now? This should get complicated. Anyway, let's get back to town first. Oh.
Where's Este? Este! Este? Put cat in teapot? Honestly, I will. Este! Oh, right. You probably changed your dialogue. Ah, if only I could play such a wonderful melody. Order instrument. Oh, you just sound formal. You sound like you're a salesman again. And, oh, that lady is gone. I don't think it was you. It was you. Perhaps we should choose more classical romance script this time? Oh, you're a film person. Well, you change your dialogue. You're so nice now and you're not hysterical. That's crazy. Este? Este! Este, we're back! Oh, if it isn't... Wait. No. Who?
Are you?
Huh? You can't have forgotten us already! We're Traveler and Paimon!
Traveler and Paimon. I have indeed heard tales of these names, but I could have sworn I heard them in a dream.
Oh, but you were definitely awake then, Neste!
Also, while we were below, we didn't even see... I dreamed that everyone in town was petrified, turned into statues of stone, leaving me utterly helpless and alone. Until finally, 2 brave heroes came and shouldered the burden of rescuing everyone. Could it be that it was no dream at all?
Maybe that's not important.
Yeah! After all, everyone's back to normal now, aren't they?
But it seems as though everyone had some strange deeds indeed. Just what happened? Could we all have been hypnotized en masse?
It would take ages for us to explain it all properly. Just forget about the hypnosis thing for now.
Oh, speaking of hypnosis, you two even brought over a cat. It looks quite intelligent.
He's even smarter than he looks.
And moreover, he's our companion. But unfortunately, we can't take him with us on our journey. No!
No! We can just put him in the teapot. What do you mean you can't take him along with us? No, Ozzy, come with us. It's okay, you can be in the teapot. This is so unfair.
Well now, isn't that a coincidence? Our club just happens to have an open bed for cats available. It's been unoccupied ever since that hypnosis researcher went a-traveling and took his cat with him. If you two don't mind, leave him here with us. We'll take care of him. Though I can't put my finger on it. I feel like we're bound up together. Almost by fate. I'll help you take very good care of him indeed. The cattery is on the other side of the building. Just walk over and you'll see it.
We don't even get to keep the cat in the end. This is so sad. No. Where's the cat? Oh. At least he has a home.
Hey, this will be your home now, Aussie. Meow. Oh, still it feels a bit weird. Cassador should have already left here, right? So who is Aussie now? Is it the original cat that has been indwelt by Cassador? Or is it the same Monsieur Rose that shared all these adventures with us? Ah! Paimon's brain is cramping up.
Aussie is Aussie.
Oh, Paimon still doesn't get it, but it does make a certain kind of sense. Anyway, we found a new home for Aussie now. If you got time, maybe we can come play with him. Meow! Meow!
Can we pet Aussie?
Please, can we pet Aussie?
Oh, yeah, we'll pet you. You're a good cat, buddy. You're a good boy. You're a good little boy. I'm so sorry we can't take you on our journey.
This is so unfair. Oh. You can find him here, so it's good, but I want him on my teapot. No. I'll give you all the pets you ever deserve. Okay, no tail pass. We will give you all the pets you ever deserved. Oh. I'm so sad now. But at least he's here. At least he's a good boy. Oh. What a cute kitty. Is that it? Is that the end of the quest? Damn. What happens if you talk to... Oh, Este? Homie is gone. Oh.
He making the biscuit. He is making the biscuit.
Oh, Este's right here. Hello, we meet again. To be honest, seeing you once more makes me wonder if I'm still in a dream. Is Aussie doing well? Most definitely. Despite his tender age, he's a brave little kitty. Shockingly bold, even. He's utterly unafraid of strangers. I'm sure he'd get along with everyone in town smashingly. Oh. That makes me so sad. Honestly, I like this quest. 8 hours later. Is that it? Shut up. Listen. I'm sad. I'm sad that this is the ending of the story. Don't do this to me, okay? I'm sad now. We just lost like 3 different companions in one day, okay?